We are one with each other, last or first.
We know there are many choices of internet radio, and the staff and hosts of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.
If you're with it, go get it. Inspiration, I spit it, cause we need somebody to remind us that we did it, man. Royalty is what it is. I'll be the one to lead my people straight across that bridge. We gon' get it, we gon' have to take it. They gon' give it to us cause they can't deny the place. We holding history, I'm royalty. Royalty is what it is. I'll be the one to lead my people straight across that bridge. We gon' get it, we gon' have to take it. They gon' give it to us cause they can't deny the place. We holding history, we royalty. Royalty is what it is. I'll be the one to lead my people straight across that bridge. We gon' get it, we gon' have to take it. They gon' give it to us cause they can't deny the place. We holding history, I'm royalty. Yeah, stand up, stand up. Hold your head high. Yeah, hold your head high. And know that you're royal, man. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So why is it got to be so damn hard?
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Yeah.
You up to the shock factor. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure.
Yeah.
And the magnificent
Action packed, got facts, got truth. Shock factors on now, where are you? Live and direct on your internet. Hot new talent always on the set. Yeah, broadcasting coast to coast. International too. Toast. Yes, we fresh to death. Wanna let you know we are the best. Got that walk and the right talk, that LA Talk Live coming at ya. Shakim and the Shock Factor.
Internet radio will change forever.
Wake up!
Had the power of all the world in his hand, but he didn't know was his downfall, that he just couldn't understand. That every day ain't always ice cream and cake. You gotta stay alive, just to fight the beast. You just might resume your fate in this world. I'm trying, but my eyes won't open. They just close too long. Let me try to regain focus. My life has been rearranged. Everything's been changed. My name, my identity. I can't believe I played that game. Hey, you've been sleeping too long. It's your time now. Come on, you gotta push up out of this state. It's Friday. Welcome to the Shock Factor. Another Friday here on LA Talk Live, reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasures. Thank you for tuning in to the Shock Factor. I'm your host, Shakim Williams.
I am not on.
I think you're on.
Turn me up.
I can't because I have to shine right quick.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I haven't shined all week. I need time to shine right now. I had a hard week. This week has been so hard, I don't know what to say.
Yes.
Oh my God! Welcome.
Welcome, Mo. You can't hear yourself?
Turn me up. Like,
Man,
I mean, what you want me to eat the mic?
man, speak up, man. Project your voice for God's sake.
My voice can't get that loud.
Oh,
I
man.
made.
You're so loud
That
right
loud.
now. That little squeakily voice I'm hearing right now.
That's because I had to go up a notch because it was so low. Maybe it's my headphones or whatever. I gotta
Let me see.
turn up my headphones.
Maybe. Turn them up a little bit. Reach. I can't get it, Cletus. I can't reach it.
Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, my mic sounds nice.
Oh, so it was a technical difficulty on your part.
That wasn't on my part.
It was on your part.
I know.
Yeah, because Richard made sure that
y'all
everything
just tell
was.
me to look cute. I wasn't supposed to do any technical
That's
stuff.
true.
That's what I
That's
wasn't told I was
That's
supposed
true.
to do.
That's true.
Fine.
We apologize for having you do anything
I
other
was told to
than.
get ratings.
And you're doing such a terrible job.
What? Crazy.
No, you're doing excellent. We love you here. I want to thank you because you always look beautiful and you bring such a great spirit.
Why, thank you, sir.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us here on the Shock Factor. It's another Friday, and look, boy, there's so much to talk about.
So much.
We had a meteor go past us, or
Really?
did it? You didn't even hear about that?
Yo.
There was a meteor the size of a couple of football fields, I
If
guess.
it wasn't about spaghetti and meatballs, I don't know what
You
it was
know,
about
and
this
that's
week.
so sad that there are things that's going on in the world today that the average person is not finding themselves aware of because they're
What's
so
going on?
busy. I've been incredibly busy too, but that doesn't stop me from being.
I mean, it was an
aware.
earthquake, too.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't feel it, but that's what I was told. So
I mean, there was a lot of things that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
In Mexico, they had a 9-year-old girl have a baby.
I know that was just sad.
I mean, like that's going on, and then you know, and all this stuff that's going on. The Pope, right?
I know you were like, word.
The
I
Pope was
know
like,
you were like, oh no.
Hey, this hasn't been done in over 700 years,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
And the Pope was like, I'm done.
Because he just knows too much. He's like, I'm not going down. I'm not going out like that. I'm not going to jail, man. Forget this.
Why would dude quit, right? Why would dude quit if he didn't know something?
Right.
I'm like, they said it was health reasons and that I didn't even know he had a pacemaker.
Wow.
You know, the whole nine. And
That's a good way to go out. Blaming on the health. I mean,
Yeah.
all the other popes died.
he was like, I can't.
So, I mean, what was the difference between
He's
you
like,
and other popes?
Hey, Jesus, I can't do no more. I'm done. Hey, call it a day. Give me my money. And look how much money. You know how much money dude got?
No, I don't know.
Dude is sitting on about at least in the hundreds of millions.
So you mean to
By
tell
him
me he
sno-
has more money than the president of the United States? His salary
oh
is
my
more than the
God,
president
really?
of the United States of America?
Times maybe 100,000. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? His salary, he's like maybe his figures is way up there. He gets a lot of money. He probably
Wow.
sitting on about 100 and something, 102
Oh,
probably.
that's right.
But the reality of this is that wow, so much things is going on in the world today, and
Let's talk about Chris Donner, the cop killer.
that guy.
Really? You know? He was popping them cops, popping them. You hear me? He
You
had
know-
this manifesto of, look, this is all the people that wronged me. I'm popping them.
But you know what? This is the thing, because here on the Shock Factor, we kind of, investigate a little bit deeper. Like when he put out his manifesto, he put something in there in reference to gun regulation, saying that if certain things was not available, he wouldn't have been able to do what he did. And I'm like, why? After all of that, why would you even put that even in there?
First of all, you're a police officer, so you have access to weapons.
But-
I mean, it's not like you're some regular person on the street that just went in, bought a gun, and just start popping people.
But why would he even say that?
Well, I knew the dude had a problem when they were showing the footage of him like in training.
Yeah.
And he was like, he had this like baton and he was whacking the dude. I mean, he was going hard in the paint. I was like, something wrong with this man.
And then they said he's dead, but then there's rumors that he's not. But we still want to give it up to like the people that he killed, regardless of
Yeah,
whatever.
rest in peace.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's innocent.
you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do that. I wonder who's anybody's going to call us today.
323-247-7443.
You know, we're going to be getting it in. We have a very special guest. Today we're going to be talking with Freddy Howard.
Yay!
And yeah, fucking, you know, I'm slow with the claps.
I mean, don't even worry about it. It's too late.
Yeah.
We just gonna hook him up.
Let's take it back.
When he gets on the camera.
Let's take it back again. You know, we have a great show. We're going to be talking with Freddy Howard today.
Let me do my lonesome clap. Shout out to Princess D.
Yeah, Princess D. She's either stuck in traffic or at a volleyball game.
She plays softball, man.
Oh, is it?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh wait, she's just texting me.
Yeah.
If anybody else wants to text, you can call 323-247-7443.
Y'all be in contact a lot. Y'all got a little thing going on. Once again, Freddy Howard's going to be talking about his book Luke 11, verse 24. Yes. The dark obsession of a killer clergy. Did you get a copy? This is to her, right quick. You know, just give her Van copy.
She gets Van copy. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Van. Thank you.
I was going to turn you up too, but we come with you, Fred. We're going to get to you. This is, very interesting book. Fred, and at the end of the day, I had to, when I read this book, he asked me for a quote. And, we talked about, this book being one of those books like, because I never known any black people, right, in my time and day, right, to be necessarily involved with, suspense stories, thrillers like Stephen King. And this book right here reminds me of that. Stephen King and Dan Brown Move Over, a shocking but heartfelt thriller, a wake-up call, controversy at its best, a film in the making. That was right there. That was a shock factor quote. Once again on LA Talk Live Radio, what we tend to do is promote, innovative, creative thought and the whole process. And Freddie, once again, I met Freddie through a mutual friend, and we've been, when we finally end up meeting, he had a book in his hand. He was like, "Hey, I got this book. I want to come on your show." And we've been going back and forth.
He knew you could read?
No, he didn't know I can read. He thought somebody else was going to read it to me.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right.
He should have gave you an audio book.
Oh, yeah. And he has the audio book, I believe, for this. Luke 11, verse 24.
Nice.
The dark obsession of a clergy killer.
Very interesting.
We're going to be talking about that today here on the Shock Factor. Somebody strolled in from football practice.
Such a hater.
Somebody did. Look, we're going to come back with more Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. We're going to get everybody the principal people here. We're always glad to see Princess Diesel in her Diesel outfit. Her hair is looking beautiful as ever. What in the hell is going on? Well, look, stay tuned with more Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. We'll be back with more interesting facts. We're going to be back with Freddy Howard. Once again, we're going to be talking about his book, Dark Obsession of a Clergy Killer.
Ooh, lesbian angel. Woo!
Right.
Interesting.
It gets a little freaky inside. But look, we'll be back with more Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. I'm your host, Shakim Williams.
And I'm Momo.
And we'll be right back.
Now I gave you every chance, but you just couldn't believe. You didn't want to believe in me. And now that you see that I moved on, now you're trying to come back. But I moved on. And I don't want no more. Gave you every chance, but now I'm getting out because I'm hush, baby. Can't say a word now. Been here before, and I don't want no more. Gave you every chance, but now I'm getting out because I'm every chance. Hush. You can't say a word now. Please. Don't deny me because I'm asking you to leave. Girl, I know you need me. fire's over. So you didn't believe in me. You felt your tears, but you chose to disagree. You were so angry, but now you gotta deal with the consequences on your own.
Are you ready to enjoy the Maui lifestyle? You can have it all by owning real estate on the paradise island of Maui. Dennis Rush, a 22-year Maui resident and real estate broker, brings his wealth of experience and market knowledge to add value to your Maui real estate understanding, providing a level of service as unique and exceptional as the island of Maui itself. The magical island of Maui was voted the most exclusive resort island in the world by Condé Nast Traveler, and keep in mind, Maui is only a simple, non-stop flight away. Hawaii Business Magazine Top 100 Realtors awarded Dennis Rush the 2011 fourth top realtor on the island of Maui. Go to www.dennisrush.com to view all of the amazing properties currently available in the Maui MLS system. Whatever your needs or desires, Dennis Rush will provide a private consultation for any Maui properties your heart desires. You will be in good hands. Once again, go to www.dennisrush.com. That's www.dennisrush.com. Contact Dennis today to start your Maui lifestyle now. Dennis Rush, proud sponsors of the Dawn Christie Show and LA Talk Live. Connection, your one-stop connection for all your graphic design and commercial printing needs. Young Connection is a full-service printing and media design company dedicated to providing the highest level of customer service and satisfaction. Young Connection provides swift response and rapid turnaround services for banners, brochures, business cards, letterheads, church bulletins, funeral programs, flyers, logo design, posters, and much, much more, all at an affordable price. Young Connection, the official printing company of LA Talk Live. Give them a call at 310-491-3336. That's 310-491-3336, or visit their website at www.youngconnection.com. That's www.youngconnection.com. Young Connection Printing and Media Services, proud sponsors of LA Talk Live, where it's more than just talk.
Ain't my thing.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. Let me just go ahead and cut them off right quick because they're talking while I'm talking. That's not good. But that's how the Shock Factor rolls every now and then because it's reality radio. We're going to welcome you back to another Friday here on the Shock Factor. There's no power in the city. They're tripping. I'm your host, Shakim Williams. Oh, let me turn y'all back on.
I'm Princess D.
And I'm Mama.
You're Princess Diesel?
Yes.
Wow, cool. All right, we're sitting here. Let me get my stuff together. What was so funny? Okay.
None of your damn business.
Thank you. Then shut up laughing, dude.
I'm sorry, I can help it.
Yeah. We're here with Freddy Howard. Yeah. Author of his new hit
Young Connection
book, Reality Radio. Luke 11:24. The dark obsession of a clergy killer. Once again, my friend, Mr. Howard.
Rapid turnaround.
How are you today, my friend?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me on.
Wow. Just give you another clap then.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just LA, you know what I mean? And
let's give him another one. How many more do we want to give him? One more? Okay. All right. How many claps can we give tonight in the next 20 minutes?
Oh, my God. Was this a clapathon?
Yeah. All we're doing tonight, Freddie, is claps.
Okay, that's good with me.
Wow. So, okay. The dark obsession with the clergy killer. What's up with this, Freddie?
Okay, it's the dark obsession of a killer clergy. It's I know it's a little heavy.
Yeah.
You gave me the quote, and I appreciate it because it is nonstop crazy. I can't mail out enough copies of this book.
Oh my God!
So I want to thank you.
No, thank you, man, for stopping by LA Talk Live and the Shock Factor. We really appreciate you, Freddie.
Thanks a lot.
Just clap, Howard.
Thank you.
Come on, girls. Like y'all can't clap for Freddie. Freddie didn't wrote a damn book.
Hey, I wrote the screenplay too.
I respect that.
Is this your first book?
This is actually my second book. It's my third screenplay. This is a big one though. This is a 127,000 word monster.
Did you know when you were making it, like, this is it? This is going to be big?
To be quite honest about it, I started writing this a long time ago. I mean, I started writing this in the late 90s, and I put it down, picked it up. I have if you don't know, I'm a former police officer, so I sort of had a little experience, a good one.
Oh, I got nervous.
She put the phone down.
Oh, no, Cletus, don't let him come kill me right now.
So I drew upon my experiences from people I came across to come up with something a little heavy, a little controversial, but cross the line. But I think it's something that people should be aware of.
So parts of this book actually came from events that happened that you've seen in your life, and then you pass them over.
It's a fictional book, but
right.
Yeah, there's some stuff in the book that are definitely reflective of some of the bad people and good people that I've met. So,
I got a quick question. The Luke 11:24. Why use that scripture?
Okay.
Did you look it up already?
Yeah, I got it. I got bam.
You got it right there.
So read the scripture then.
I'll play.
Read the scripture.
It says, return of an unclean spirit. When the unclean spirit has gone out of a person, it passes through waterless places, seeking rest and finding none, it says, I will return to my house from which I came. That's the actual words. King James.
Do you know what that means?
I want him to explain.
Okay, well, all right.
I think it's very interesting that the book is Luke.
Go ahead, Freddie.
Yes, and if you read the book further, 26, and the spirits leave and they come back stronger. So this book is about, the book is about, and it's sort of subjective. I mean, the book can be about possession, okay? It can be about, biological chance. I mean, I chose that verse so that, I guess that verse chose me for the book as I was writing the book.
Okay.
That's saying that the the influence of some force, whether that's going to be an evil force, probably an evil force, basically is obsessing somebody. And when this force obsesses somebody, the person basically tries to get better. He tries to come clean, but at his best time, okay, when he's on top of the world, he experiences a bad time, and the spirits come back, and in the end, he's like in total chaos. He is worse off than he was in the first. So if you read the Bible, or you read verses throughout the book, there's Bible verses, and those verses are pretty much sort of, you need to decipher them, I guess.
Are you religious, Freddie?
You know, I have my belief in God. I do believe in God.
What about the Jesus?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
But I will say that this is not a religious book. It's a controversial book. I mean, it deals with basically a subject that's taboo.
So let me ask you a question, Freddie. Like, how is this in reference to you? Like, who is Freddy Howard?
Okay.
And how did Freddy Howard come up with doing some sci-fi?
Yeah.
You know some yeah.
Okay. Freddy Howard is a good person. I'm a good person. I consider myself a good person that has come across people throughout my life, obviously, that are not good people, okay? And I am a person that wants to tell a story, a fictional story. There are, as we said earlier, there's no black authors out there that, or very few that go outside the genre of the writing as we know it. And I step out of those bounds, okay? I am that guy to sort of rattle the cage. I am that guy to bring truth to my fiction, if that makes any sense, because it really does. To write what I feel, okay? And
so, in reference to your main character in this book,
okay, that's going to be Jonathan Florentino.
Jonathan
Florentino.
Right. And tell us a little bit about this guy.
Well, Jonathan is the
essence. How did you even come up with this dude?
Okay.
Did you meet a Jonathan?
No.
Are you a Jonathan?
No.
Did you arrest Jonathan?
No. Okay. I've seen. Okay.
Run.
Jonathan is definitely.
Are you still a cop now?
No. Oh, Jonathan is somebody who I despise, and that's why I was able to write so clearly about him. He's a mass murderer. He's a serial killer. And he basically is someone that I don't like.
Why?
Well, because
why you don't like him and why you put him in the book?
Well, because he represents evil. The guy's a bad guy. Okay, he killed 97 people in a 2-year period.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was a veterinarian. You know, he's a veterinarian.
So he's killing dogs too?
No, people. So
what?
No, so
God, he was killing animals.
Hold on, look, check this out, because this is one of the excerpts in his book, right? I wanted to read that because why you said that was so interesting. Dude was in jail. Jonathan was in jail.
Death row.
Right.
San Quentin.
He was in San Quentin on death row. I guess he was talking to somebody. Right. And he said, "You admitted to the murders in open court." The guard countered because he was talking to the guard. And let me turn down the music a little bit and put my sexy voice on.
Ew.
He said, "Why not?" Exclaimed Jonathan. "It was what they wanted to hear. So I gave them what they wanted. It made them feel better to avenge all those murders. Yes, why not? It was the least I could give. I'm not afraid of death because I know about death. The heartache they must have suffered. Hell, Jesus died for our sins. He sacrificed, so why shouldn't I? So I lied. That's what I wanted." So this guy and this character that you created he's so fucking psycho that he's thinking he's Jesus in some sense of the you know what I'm saying, all the things that he's done, because I guess his character of killing people was some psycho thing that he had in his brain about, you know, making things better.
Yes.
In some way. Am I right or no?
No, you're right. Jonathan actually, when you read the book, you'll see that Jonathan doesn't suffer from a psychological deviation.
Right.
They believe that he's missing the part of his brain that actually recognizes fear. The guy is a genius, one of the most intelligent people to ever walk the face of this planet. Now, in that passage, what you're saying is he's actually going to be executed on that day, and he is only trying to get close to the guard, who he identifies as being homosexual. He senses it, he knows it, he hears voices, he hears things, and he sort of feels that. And so he says that to get closer to the guard, basically, is what he was trying to do, trying to kill the guard. So that's who Jonathan is. And, Jonathan is just a bad guy. He's an evil guy.
So was he, the murders that took place, were they bad people? You know what I mean? Like people that, since he thought he was Jesus or something like that to that effect, did he murder people that were, in his mind, terrible people?
Well, actually, the book really actually is not even about Jonathan. The book is about, the only time you see Jonathan basically is when he's pretty much on death row.
Okay.
The book is about his son, and it's about the
it's going to
struggle
that.
between good and evil. As a matter of fact, that's the son, that's Jonathan.
Oh.
Wow.
So when he has a son, his wife, the kid was born, when his son was born, Jonathan was already in prison. His wife turned him in. He followed him one night, he's a veterinarian, turned him in. And I'm letting you in a little bit on the story, though. So Jonathan she turned him in for those murders. She saw him burning bodies.
She thought it was ugly, nasty.
Yeah. And
So she wasn't aware.
No, for 5 or 6 years, they lived a great life in San Diego. He was a prominent veterinarian, okay? And she had no idea that he was a monster. And obviously, she bought her son to watch him executed.
Wow.
So the boy grows up. He was executed on June 6, 1960, and Jonathan was. And as the kid grows up, there's a struggle within him, a biological struggle or spiritual struggle. There was the doctor himself that basically was there, that basically sanctioned his execution, said this, a quote. He says, "It is my personal and not my professional opinion that if all to include this man's memory was erased from the earth." That was what Jonathan said, what Dr. Unsworth said about Jonathan. So the story has to do with not Jonathan per se, but only his influence, whether that's spiritual, we don't know.
Right.
But the boy struggles, and that's what the story's about. And he becomes obsessed. He's a great boy, but you see throughout the book that he deviates.
So do you think maybe you'll write another book about Jonathan and his upbringing and maybe why he was like he was?
Yes, I do. Book one.
I mean, even if he wasn't, you just kind of gave him the idea.
No.
I'm pretty sure you thought it.
I want 10% of that.
No,
25.
Actually, that isn't the work. This is book one. This is book one. I'm working on book two. Lesbian Angel, My Domestic Partner.
That's what I
book
read.
two.
Okay.
That's an excerpt from the book two, and there's a series of books coming out. Okay.
Nice.
But I also want you to keep in mind too that this book is not about everything that's bad. Okay. This book is a loving story. It's about a bond between a boy and a lovable, mentally challenged individual, 400-pound giant guy who I can't really tell you too much about him, but Bobo. It's a Green Mile, Silence of the Lambs, Da Vinci Code mix. Okay. Okay. And so don't let the cover fool you. Right. Okay.
You went there too.
Right.
Yeah. And thanks for that quote, because I tell you, it's been like
magic
here.
That's what the shock factor do, baby.
I put on my book, The
shock factor, Stephen King and Dan Brown move over. A shocking but heartfelt thriller. A wake-up call. Controversy at its best.
Yes.
A film in the making. That's a shock factor quote on LA Talk Live Radio. Freddie Howard, Luke 11:24. A dark perception.
Why do you sound like a Geico commercial?
Killer clergy. Now, what we have here on the shock factor is a lot of haters. So I understand this book. When I was reading this book, I was really like, oh my God, I feel the pain. Because I have such haters that I have to contend with every freaking day.
It's a shame.
How many times have you read your own book?
I've read this book.
Because I always wonder, do writers read their own book? How many times?
I put this down in the 90s. I picked it up, put it down. It took me to really do it. It took me about 6 months. And so obviously I read it, and I've edited it, and I've had people edit and everything. So yeah, I read this book myself, cover to cover, probably 2 or 3 times, 2.5 times. I mean, because as you're writing it, you sort of read it and you sort of understand it, and it just becomes.
Do you ever get lost in translation sometimes?
No, but but I think some people sometimes get the wrong idea. They go, well, how can you write stuff like that? And then I had to say, read the book, and you see it's a very warm story. You got to you got to read the book. I mean, but yeah, as far as getting lost in translation, no, I would say no, really no, I don't. There's a method behind pretty much every word in the book, or every Bible verse that's in the book. It's sort of just a book that's gone viral.
So if there's anything you'd like to leave our listeners, we're going to come back a little bit more and talk with you, Fred, and stuff. Because what I want to talk about a little later is like, man, the Pope do quit, So this is filled with, mystery, adventure. I think so is the Vatican too. The Vatican, the dude stepped down the day the Pope, yesterday or sometime a couple of days ago, because of I want to talk about why is this guy killing this woman, this black woman and all that stuff. Like, what's up with that?
I'll tell you.
We're gonna come back with more, Fred. We're gonna give you some time on this one. We want to talk about that. Come back with more Shock Factor in a minute. Once again, want to thank Freddy Howard. This book. Did you hear the quote that the Shock Factor did? The Shock Factor did a quote. Check it out. He put it on the front of the book. Stephen King and Dan Brown move over. A shocking but heartfelt thriller. A wake-up call. Controversy at its best. A film in the making. That was a shock quotable.
Yes, it was.
Can we get some love on that one? Hold on, Cletus. Hold on. See, they hate me. Okay. I can clap for myself, Cletus. Can I get some claps over there, Cletus? There you go. Thank you very much. Sunshine. But look, we're going to come back with more Freddy Howard, though, and talk more about his book and my haters as well here in the Shock Factor. Once again, thank you for tuning in to LA Talk Live. Once again, if you guys want to go ahead and call in, get Fred, you want to ask Fred a question, 323-247-7443 is our studio line. If you guys want to go ahead and call in, like, we don't even know what to say because I don't even know what's going on. Well, Fred is telling y'all what's going on. Call in and see what's happening because this is a great book. Support our brother. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
There it is. I'm your host, Shakim Williams.
I'm Princess D.
I'm Momo.
And we'll be right back with more Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. Stay tuned.
Can't believe it. Can't believe it. What I see. Oh no. Look all around. Can't believe it.
I know you see it.
What's going on? It's your man Melody, inviting you to join me every Thursday at 2 p.m. for my new show, Dane's World. Join us for new hip-hop, rap, as well as upcoming artists. So don't forget to tune in to Dane's World exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, R&B, or watch us on Ustream.tv. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, where we are more than just talk.
Hello, I'm Joel Ramirez.
And I'm Lolita Robinson Coppage, and welcome to Joy in My House
on LATalkLive.com. Inspirational radio
with a touch of recovery.
A reality show where nothing is left unsaid.
And no one is insignificant who says it.
Exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV.
Reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
Yeah. Welcome. Get something in my throat. Welcome back to the Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. I am your host, Shakim Williams.
I'm Princess D.
I'm Momo.
And that's where they are. And we're back with Freddy Howard. We're talking about his thriller. I don't know if you guys heard the quote yet, but if not, we're going to talk about it. Luke 11:24, The Dark Obsession of the Killer Clergy. This is Freddy Howard's new book. Once again, you can check Freddy Howard out and check out the book, www.freddyhowardbooks. That's with an S and it's plural.com. Once again, that's www.freddyhowardbooks.com. Freddie has this book online. You can get it in two different ways. You can get it paperback, which is $13, about that. And Fred, you can also get it on for 99 cents.
Yes, that's right. You can get it for 99 cents. The ebook. It's pretty viral, and people are buying it up. $13.95. It ships through Amazon.
I like to have the whole book in my
You
hand.
got it. I'm the same way. But
man.
but let me, if I can just say one thing. I'm a sponsor of Smile Train. There's a special edition.
Let's talk about that. Yeah.
Okay. Smile Train, and basically kids with cleft palates.
All right.
There's a special edition character signature book where the character signs and fingerprints the book. I have a patent or pending patent on it. Basically, you order that book, the character will sign the book and print the book with his or her fingerprint with a quote from their personality. I'll also sign it myself. So
that's hot, Fred.
Yeah.
So what you're saying ultimately is that, you know, when people go online, right, and they can get a quotable from one of the characters
exactly
in the book with their signature and their thumbprint.
Fingerprint, that's correct.
Right.
And and $5 of every sale of that special edition book will go to Smile Train.
Right. Wow.
And
that's cool, Fred.
And they can also interact with the characters online at www.freddyhowardbooks.com. They can speak and talk with the different characters.
Wow,
so,
that's cool.
Anyway,
right.
so.
I got mine signed.
Yeah, I wasn't finished. I know. You asked for it. I wanted to write from a different character. She says, give me the mean character.
Of course.
So the quote said,
mean.
And it wasn't me. It was my character. You want to read that quote?
You want? Oh.
Okay. That's from Jonathan Florentino.
Yeah, Momo. Looks like it says, your eyes are so beautiful. I could
Wow.
I could cut them out and and stare at them. I can't read the rest. Okay.
All night, staring.
Okay, I could cut them out and stare at them all night. He wants to cut out my beautiful eyeballs and stare at them all night.
Wait a minute. I got something for that.
And then 6/6/19.
Yeah, get it in.
That was the most chilling compliment I think I've ever had.
That's from a bad guy.
No eyeballs.
Well, we know, Shock, when you get lonely at night, you're gonna go online and talk to the characters.
Well, you know, I like to talk to characters every day. I'm talking to you two.
Oh, funny.
You know, every Friday, Character Central.
That's right.
This, you know.
Boom.
So I see you over there beat up. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Freddie, was there anything that you want to tell our listeners, and anything last parting words on this?
You know, just to sit back and enjoy the book. I mean, the book is a powerful book. I mean, it's about racial division. It's about
a priest stalking a black woman
that he thinks is an angel from heaven, a Catholic priest. He thinks she's an angel from heaven.
Like, why is he doing that?
I know that's right.
Yeah, he stalks her.
Best to believe it.
And a police officer tried to prove that he committed a murder, if she's even murdered or not. You know, you don't even really know that until you actually read the book. So read the book.
Get the book.
Get the book and see what it's all about. I mean, it's going crazy online. I can't send enough of these books out. And I think again, that's from your magical quote.
Hold on, wait a minute.
That's where I think it's from.
Hold on. Me.
Uh-oh, here we
go. Okay, this quote right here is perfect. It says this, it says this. It says, and this is a shock factor quotable, ladies. You know this, right?
No, I don't know.
Quote, Stephen King and Dan Brown this is my hood voice right here. Stephen King, Dan Brown, move over. A shocking but heartfelt thriller. A wake-up call, Cletus. Controversy at its best. A film in the making. This is a quotable once again from the Shock Factor. Ladies and gentlemen, I got it.
From the clump?
Oh, no, wait a minute. Can I get some claps going on in here? Anybody clapping? Nobody clapping. Anybody clap? Cletus. Hercules.
You want me to, if I can?
Sorry about that.
You want me to read the what it's about on the back?
Sure. So it's about a clergy guy who's killing a black woman. No, go ahead.
Okay. Basically, and this is another quote from a screen I guess, guru, you would call him. It said the Da Vinci Code meets the Silence of the Lambs and the Green Mile, a powerful, gripping story written just off Main Street, chronicled somewhere between heaven and hell. Freddy pushes the outer limits of purgatory to deliver true fictional characters in a remarkable psychological twister. Next great writer. And I was happy to get that quote also. Nice. I like yours better, though.
Well, I'm going to give a half clap to this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Just a little.
Wow.
Okay. A little.
So it's like shower water.
A little.
Okay. One. But you definitely had the quote. You definitely, you keep me busy, Shaq.
Mine is more.
So where are you from originally?
I'm from Philadelphia. I was born in Philadelphia.
Boom, I knew it.
Everybody I know from Philadelphia is coming up in this month. Is it a Philadelphia Beacon at LA Talk Live or something?
I knew it. I could hear it when he was like books. I could hear it.
You know what? That's funny. I'm like, wow, but he says books really weird. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, look, he said it again. Look, Diana.
Whoop whoop, Philly in the building.
Yeah. Well, I was born in Philadelphia and I lived until I was like 4 or 5, and I was raised in Ben Salem. You know where Ben Salem is? The richest borders. So all my mom's family are in Philadelphia. My dad's family are from down south, and we've.
So were you a Philadelphia police officer?
No, I worked back east in the D.C. area, and I worked in Arizona.
Okay.
And I came here, probably two years ago.
Okay.
2 years ago now.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
So look, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. We're gonna get another person in here. Go ahead and get some conversation moving in the world. We got another special guest.
Another Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philly in the house. I don't know what's going on with Philly, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hater.
Philadelphia. So look, we're gonna come back with more Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. Stay tuned. We want to thank Freddie once again. At the end of the day,
get the book.
Get this book, Freddy Howard.
Get the book. And,
I don't even know if you heard the quote that's on the front.
I heard it.
Did you?
I have nightmares.
I heard.
Okay, let me just tell you one more time. Once again, you can go ahead and check out this book, FreddyHowardBooks.com, and you can see this wonderful quote that's on the front of this book from the Shock Factor. I don't know who said it, but it must have been somebody from the Shock Factor here. And it says, once again, quote, Stephen King, Dan Brown, move over. Shocking but heartfelt. You hear?
Heartfelt.
Heartfelt thriller. Wake up call. I mean, this is what it is. It's controversy at its best. A film in the making. We're going to go ahead and make a film out of this, Freddie.
That would be nice.
I dropped my book. We're going to go ahead and make a film about this. We're going to come back with more Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. You want to stay with us? You got to bounce. What do you got to do?
I'm good. I can stay for a little bit.
Okay, you sure? I'm just
positive.
saying.
I'm
okay,
good.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right. I'm your host, Shakim Williams.
I'm Princess D.
I'm Momo.
And we'll be right back with more Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. We'll be back.
Every day is a struggle dealing with the man. But don't let them try to put you down. Cause what goes down goes up. What goes up comes back down. Down, 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 down.
Is it just you out here by yourself? Are you the one who never needed a little? Could it be you who never needed a lending hand?
Oh, yeah.
Then I guess you never understand. Is it just you to see your hungry baby cry? And never stop and wonder why? Is it just you? Now could it be you?
Such as high blood pressure, diabetes, fibroid tumor, high cholesterol, genital herpes, or a plethora of other diseases that rob you of a quality life. If so, then visit the website of herbalist Tahuti Ma'atra at dhealthstore.com and open the door to natural healing at an affordable price. dhealthstore.com has over 1,800 products created by herbalist Tahuti Ma'atra, specifically designed to help you heal the natural and safe way. At dhealthstore.com, you'll find everything everything from herbal formulas and cleanses, such as Tahuti's famous full body detox, as well as herbal teas, extracts, natural body butters, lotions, creams, children's product, hair care products, and of course, sexual enhancement products for both men and women. So visit the website of Tahuti Ma'atra, dhealthstore.com, or call toll free at 1-888-823-9416, dhealthstore.com.
Are you ready to enjoy the Maui lifestyle? You can have it all by owning real estate on the paradise island of Maui. Dennis Rush, a 22-year Maui resident and real estate broker, brings his wealth of experience and market knowledge to add value to your Maui real estate understanding, providing a level of service as unique and exceptional as the island of Maui itself. The magical island of Maui was voted the most exclusive resort island in the world by Condé Nast Traveler, and keep in mind, Maui is only a simple, non-stop flight away. Hawaii Business Magazine Top 100 Realtors awarded Dennis Rush the 2011 fourth top realtor on the island of Maui. Go to www.dennisrush.com to view all of the amazing properties currently available in the Maui MLS system. Whatever your needs or desires, Dennis Rush will provide a private consultation for any Maui properties your heart desires. You will be in good hands. Once again, go to www.dennisrush.com. That's www.dennisrush.com. Contact Dennis today to start your Maui lifestyle now. Dennis Rush, proud sponsors of The Dawn Christie Show and LA Talk Live.
What's going on? It's your man Mellow D, inviting you to join me every Thursday at 2 p.m. for my new show, Dane's World. Join us for new hip-hop, rap, as well as upcoming artists. So don't forget to tune in to Dane's World exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, R&B, or watch us on Ustream.tv. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, where we are more than just talk.
Hello.
Hi, this is Dawn Christie, inviting you to join me every Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific, for my all-new show, The Dawn Christie Show. Join me as I discuss love, spiritual readings, your purpose, why am I born, what am I here to do. So don't forget to...
Wow, and we're back. And we got a caller, and it's crazy. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Caller. Let's call this person back then. How they gonna call him?
That is so ghetto.
I'm gonna do it. This is how I'm doing it on Shock. Welcome back to the Shock Factor. I'm your host, Shakim Williams. Blah blah blah. Go ahead, say the word. Okay, we're back. Okay, yeah. Caller, did you just call here?
Yes.
What's your name and where you're calling from?
Oh, I'm calling from Miami.
All right, Miami's a great place. Thank you for calling. In the Shock Factor, were you listening?
I'm listening and I'm watching. I think you're really something else.
What? Really something else.
Don't make me mute this. Yeah, I'm real shy. You not on, Rich? Oh, my bad. Go ahead, say something.
I really think you're something else. I mean, those dreads. You kind of remind me of
You talking?
2 Chainz.
Did you just say 2 Chainz? Hold on, let me.
He's more like half
Or
chain.
Little Wayne. Half a chain.
Hey, caller, was you
He's
checking
more
it?
like, what are you saying?
Hey,
It's
Mike.
like what Little Wayne wishes he had. Like.
Oh, wow.
He's more like half a chain.
I'm just.
You know
My
that.
friend wants to know if you're single.
You know that's funny. Hold on for a minute. Let me get a clap in right quick.
Love connection on the Shock Factor.
Hold on, let me get some claps in before you start asking me 1,000 questions.
One.
I knew it was that over there. All right, now we're good. Now we're good. Now you asking me some questions. I thought you was calling, wanted to talk about Freddy Howard's book, Luke 11:24. You know me.
No, I don't want to talk about that.
She wants to know, are you single? That's what she called in for.
You just gonna keep on egging it
I'm
on.
going, girl, what else you want to know?
My friend wants to know if you're single.
No,
$1 bill.
no, I'm not single.
That's funny.
I have a
Dog. Have a dog.
Anyway, next caller. No. Do you want to get
Valentine's Day?
Hey, I don't necessarily celebrate Valentine's Day actually.
You know what's funny? Because I was gonna text you about Valentine's Day, and I was like, you probably don't celebrate. Let me just see.
Man, he didn't hit it. He didn't. You know what? He's just not really romantic, ma'am. He didn't text anybody happy Valentine's Day or anything. I don't know if you want just that kind of man that don't care or nothing, but yeah.
Let my haters come out.
I'm just saying, like,
let my haters come
he
out.
didn't wish nobody happy love day
Let
or
my
nothing.
haters come out. And let my haters come out.
But he'll sing to you though. He'll sing
I'm
to you.
also a huge fan of that one show. It's that one show out there. I think Jennifer Tapiero.
Oh, I love her. I was on her Jennifer Tapiero show, Starcam, yesterday, and let me tell you about Jennifer. Here on LA Talk Live, she got one of the greatest shows because she goes out to the red carpet and interviews some of the most hottest stars ever, you know, and she's just an awesome person. She Rich, how many people has she interviewed? Like really, like hundreds.
She had to be in the thousands.
Literally.
I mean, the low thousands. Jennifer Tapiero is one of Hollywood's premier red carpet correspondents. She's been doing it for years out here, and all the big stars take time out on the red carpet to talk to her.
Nice.
Starcam Radio every Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here on LA Talk Live features many of the stars that she interviews on the red carpet. So you should tune in every Thursday, 6 p.m. And Jennifer, you can pay me later tonight for that unsolicited testimonial.
Is that her? Oh, I thought somebody really liked me.
Yeah, if you're interested, Shakim says send all your information, pictures and all, full body shot, face shot, and a little bio to the Shock Factor on Facebook, or you could tweet them, Shock Factor on Twitter.
Okay.
Oh, she's like, okay.
Well, the fact of the matter is, Chef Momo, she can go right to latalklive.com.
She sure can.
Go through the shows tab and allow that to drop down and go right
them
to
and
drop down and get your Google on.
Start Ham Radio on our menu at LA Talk Live.
There it is.
That's so funny.
So you can go there and see that.
All right, caller, you have anything else you want to say before we once again we want to thank you for calling in nevertheless, but any shout outs you want to give? And I guess not.
I'll take that as a no.
She's already going to the site.
Oh, the caller's dead.
She went to the site so she can go ahead and email.
She went right at it, and she's
She's going to look at your pictures, sitting in front of all them guitars.
You know, I do look like Sidney Poitier, didn't I?
No, you look like Sidney Poitier.
Poitier. Pow! So anyway, Richard, thank you for thank you for coming.
Well, thank you for having me, man.
Really, I want to
get
say
the claps going for Richard. Can we do that?
No need, no. Oh no, not me.
I can't even find the clap.
That's the HNIC, man.
Okay, no, Richard is our general manager.
That's all I
do. And he does a great job.
I'm GM actually. GM stands for, they say general manager, but the fact of the matter is general maintenance. I take out the trash and all that kind of stuff.
I thought it was great. GM mean great man.
Billy in the Mickey Ficky house. I love you, girl. You know I love you, Chef Momo.
I know.
You are absolutely a darling. Can I, throw some
another
praise
clap
her
for
way? Okay.
Oh God,
man, you couldn't find the claps. Look, yeah,
I
you
know,
couldn't find the claps in a whorehouse.
Oh God,
I made that one up just now.
Oh God,
that's not bad, right?
I didn't get that tatty.
You couldn't find the claps in a whorehouse.
We got another caller. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
He got all kinds of stuff going on. Would you kill? Okay,
hey man,
nervous.
what's up with this deep?
Yeah,
that's because that girl called.
Just click the stop button. There you go.
Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Caller. I'm trying to stop y'all. You know what I'm saying?
caller's
call
gone.
back?
Yeah, you know.
So anyway, go ahead.
Lord have mercy.
No, I'm not calling you.
Oh, you're
So
not
I want to
back.
throw some praise to Chef
I was
Momo.
sweating
Chef,
over here.
how you been, love?
I'm good.
How's
Thank you.
LA treating you?
Good.
Been back to Philly anytime lately?
I wish. I've been so busy. I can't go any. I was supposed to go to Chicago tomorrow. I had to cancel that. I got too much going on.
In lieu of that, have you been to Jersey Mike's yet?
Yes.
Got
I
yourself
went,
a cheesesteak or a hoagie?
Yep.
You from Philly too, homie?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No, you're not, son.
Oh, yes,
That's
I
what
am.
I'm saying.
Get closer to that mic and let's talk about this. You
Right.
from Philly?
Oh, okay.
Pull it towards you some
Okay,
more.
okay,
Pull it towards
okay.
you.
Yeah.
You're from Philadelphia?
Okay. I was born in Philadelphia. I lived there till I was 4, and I was raised
Yeah,
in
you
Ben
say
Salem.
Philadelphia?
Right on the
Word.
border. You know what Ben
Yeah.
Salem
Well,
is?
of course I know what Ben Salem is.
Yeah,
Right.
I used to go out there and steal bikes.
Get out
I
of
know
here.
that's
did.
right.
Old Lincoln Highway, all that
Your
place on
bike.
that road.
Your bike.
That's where the good bikes was, man.
Ben
I
Salem High
was
School.
tired
that's
of
where I
putting
went.
bikes together from parts in the trash can. Because you know how the driveways is. Mo, you can drive through the driveway and find yourself like a frame. Go up the block, get a wheel.
Yeah.
You might have to go to Pep Boys, get some tires and inner tubes. But
Now you
I
do
could just
know
drive out
that
to Ben Salem
you
and
used
get
to
me
be
a
police
whole bike.
officer too, so you incriminating
I
yourself.
never stole no bike. Did I point that? Did I say Ben Salem?
Well, you go ahead.
No, I meant
Yeah.
Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I'm a little geographically challenged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway, thanks for having me on the show tonight, Shock.
Hey man,
You
y'all
know
do
we
y'all. Go ahead,
we
y'all
going
do.
along, yeah.
Y'all go ahead and do y'all right quick.
Okay,
I'm just
good.
sitting
Oh,
here.
he just mad because he's
So
from
welcome
Jersey,
to the Chef
so.
Momo Show.
I know, right?
Every
Second
Friday,
half.
9
Over here,
p.m.
this is the
immediately
cool
after
crew.
the Shock Factor.
Shock Factor is transitioning to the Chef Momo show.
But yeah, Jersey Mike's, the best
Jersey
cheesesteak.
Mike's,
Yes,
man.
yes.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah.
Very close.
You got to
Some places-
double down on them though, Mo. If you didn't know
Right.
that, you got to get the double meat.
Yeah,
Yep.
I do.
Because that's
that.
a
And
regular.
you gotta tell them
yeah.
to put the mayonnaise on the roll. They're not gonna do it. They're just gonna
Yeah.
spread it
Yeah.
on the top of the meat. Like that's not for
Yeah.
real.
And
And
you-
you gotta tell them
yeah.
no peppers. I mean, come on, real cheesesteak.
Well,
no
but
peppers.
that's
Where's
real
it at?
close. And the one thing I love about Jersey Mike's is when you walk in there, it smells like a Philly joint.
It do.
Yeah,
Where
it
is
does,
it at?
it does.
I like the fact that they
All
have
over the
tasty
place.
cakes.
Where-
That's
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like
no,
that.
Mine's
Isn't
don't
that
though. I've
great?
been to 2 of them, Mo, on this
Where
side,
is
on the
this
west
place at?
side.
I don't know
Everywhere.
But listen,
Wait, so it's like like
It's like a
Di,
sandwich. Yeah.
you can't go by yourself
why?
Yeah.
because you're gonna get
Yeah, you don't
like,
know what to do.
Yeah, no,
So-
right. Thank
So
you.
gotta
Mo.
take-
We'll take you. We'll take you. I'll take you.
Very
I'll take you.
tactfully
I'll take
done,
you.
Mo, because
I
I
mean,
didn't know how to put that.
I was so excited about that cheesesteak and the tasty cakes. Like I put the butterscotch crimpet on top of the cheesecake. Going.
You're a chef. That's executive privilege, no
Wow.
doubt.
I don't know.
You
what
made
that
a.
means. I have no clue.
Tasty cakes are these like little Debbie snack
No,
cakes.
they're nothing
Hostess
like
cakes.
Little Debbie's.
It's like the brand of the East
Yeah.
Coast
Yeah,
as
yeah.
far as cakes.
Not
If
out
I
here.
may clarify, and chef, tell me if I'm wrong on this one. I used to be. I'm not a big sweet guy anymore, but I was a big fan of Little Debbie's, and Hostess was a maybe
The
I
lady,
should.
the lady,
Yeah.
the lady.
Anyway, and of course, Hostess are sold back east. So every now and then your mama would pick up some Hostess,
Right.
Because you wouldn't normally go to the Super Fresh back east and find a box full of butterscotch crimpets.
Right.
You'd have to go to the corner store to get your butterscotch crimpet.
Or you
on.
go to Murray's.
All right, now
Okay.
that's it. Now, so Little Debbie's
Uh-huh.
and Hostess, and big ups to those companies, and please advertise us, are a weak attempt at providing you with a fresh cake snack,
Right.
pre-wrapped and mass-produced and sold and offered and distributed. Now, the
Right.
point being is this. Man, if you ever had a tasty cake, oh my goodness.
Right. There's no
It ain't
comparison.
nothing like a Hostess.
I agree.
Ain't nothing like a Little
But
Debbie.
you know what I did like? I don't like tasty cake pies. Now
No,
I do
no, I
like
do with the pie.
Hostess
The Hostess
lemon
pies were
pie.
always the better
banging.
ones. They
Yeah,
were-
yeah, because
they
the
were
lemon pie
always
from
the better
tasty cake
ones.
is like fraudulent.
Okay, we took it all Philly up. Philadelphia has taken over the microphone.
I'm breaking Shock. He's taking
Attention,
a break.
attention.
He's probably going to email
He mad
the
now, he
lady.
mad.
I think she emailed him.
He's emailing the woman that called in and wants to know if he was single. That's what's happening.
You know what?
He's over there.
Actually shaking his ass at the door. I wish we had a camera on that.
You
That's
broke my
pure
heart
comedy.
because I thought you were gonna come with a heart-shaped
Mo.
macaroni mac and cheese.
Man, I'm
yesterday,
sorry.
but-
I'm sorry.
Well, that's Professor Necessary on the mic with us.
Right. I'm
Right?
sorry, Ness.
He should have been born
Next-
black and in the hood because he loved macaroni and cheese more than I do.
Right.
I have never seen a human
You know,
being on
I
the
ain't
face of
never
the
seen
planet.
anybody that when they see
Mac and
me
cheese.
say
You got
mac
mac
and
and cheese?
cheese every time.
Momo, you ain't mac and cheese in the trunk?
How about the glove compartment? You bring
I
it back?
just got the bottom of my purse.
Let me check your purse.
I love you, girls. Make my Friday night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good book, man.
We're just trying to have
He's
fun.
trying to get that back of cheese.
What in the hell
Looking
happened
forward to it
to
become a
That's
movie.
what I said.
It'll be
Girl?
Looking forward for the
I
movie.
dove for a
Which
ball,
cards? Keep it going.
and I landed in the dirt.
Shock, your break is over.
That's
What
a
was that
gigantic
about?
hickey. The gigantic
If he bit you there, sister, you better call
He's
some
a freak.
counseling in on that. Maybe Freddie can help you out with that, dude. Look at this. They hamming it up while we live on the air. Then y'all need to take a break. What kind of foolishness
This is reality radio.
This is
Handcrafted.
for your
down
listening
tonight.
pleasure.
And we keep it moving.
Now, Shock,
So
I just
tell
want
us
to say
about
thank
that
you so much,
email.
man, for having me on.
No, I want to just say, Richard, once again, we had an incredible conversation last night, and on the Jennifer Tapiero Starcam show, and it was incredible. We were talking about Valentine's Day, and we were talking about that and love and stuff like that.
What's
It was-
happening? Sending you. Keep talking. Miss Valentine.
So what did everyone do for Valentine's Day? What'd you do, Shot? Okay, you
Really?
were on the show on
Really?
Jennifer's show last
We were
night.
on the air.
That was it.
We went home.
When
and-
was Valentine's Day?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
I mean, like, but the show was over at what, 7, 8 o'clock? What, you didn't do
I
anything after?
don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
What holiday do you celebrate?
I celebrate life, and I believe that. And
Trust me, ladies, us asking you that question would be much better radio because he ain't got nothing to tell you. But I can
Okay,
tell
so
you
what did
about
you do?
my experience. I was on the air.
Okay.
And while we were talking about some of the challenges when you're kind of in business, when you're doing your little thing,
Right.
and how you sometimes kind of miss some of that stuff,
Right.
Because I was here and I'd rather have been home with my girl,
Right.
that kind of stuff. She walks through the door
Your girl walks through
and
the door.
brings Daddy her own personal Valentine's Day gift, which included a bottle of wine, which is always fine with me.
Okay.
And it was off the chain, and I shoved Shock's face in it all night. You ain't no player. You ain't never met Martin Luther King.
No game.
All night.
That is so cute.
Valentine's Day gift go boom.
No, that's right.
Fred is
So-
like, what the hell are y'all talking
So that was my Valentine's.
I'm just
Day.
listening. Go
That's
ahead.
my woman
Good.
to
It's
me.
good.
Good.
No, first and foremost, let me just say this is my meaning of so-called the killer Valentine guy. I believe that a woman is precious, that she needs to be looked after every
Valentine's
day.
all year long. That's what the
You
point
know?
you
You're
made
right.
last night.
I believe that she is special,
Mhm.
and I believe that every day, if you wake up with her in some, way, form, or fashion, or you meet in some way, form, or fashion during the course of a day, that you should make it some way, near interesting or special for each other. You shouldn't wait for a day or have any special day, because if you take
Right.
one special day and then be disappointed while this person has done whatever for you the whole year. If y'all living together, one of my things is that, okay, you can give somebody a gift, but did you pay the fucking light bill? Is the lights on? Is the fucking?
You
is
got
the,
to pay
no,
the light bill.
No,
That's just
yeah,
a
yeah.
question.
So then it's like,
There's
okay,
something up in this house.
okay, then shut up and then take that. Happy Valentine's Day,
I just
motherfucker.
think you just, you know what? You're just doing the most.
Yeah,
You're just doing the most right now. Okay.
Okay, so
Whatever.
the bill's paid, the gas paid,
Okay,
water's paid,
then happy.
everything's paid.
Then go
and
sit
then
down.
What?
Go sit down somewhere and wait for the mom.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. That's why he's single as a dollar
So
bill.
to that effect, ladies, here's what I did last night, and if I might, and if the host and producer of the show doesn't mind, here's my best Shakim impression. That's some bullshit, Shock. You know that, man.
Ain't
Isn't that something?
nobody got time for that. Nobody want to hear that straight up.
He
Like,
said,
let's be for
go sit
real.
somewhere and wait
Nobody.
for it to
Archie
Okay.
Bunker,
That's so
Fred
mean.
Sanford.
First of
or
all, you
somebody
just just misunderstanding the point of it all.
No,
the
you're
Grinch.
It references
Okay.
love. That is the point of it.
So you're trying to say, okay, let me get some certain points out in history.
I don't want to talk about history.
Oh,
I want
let's
to talk
talk
about my
about-
heart. I want to talk about love. That's, I don't want to talk about
see,
history.
people are so delusional because they watch TV. If they say celebrate shit day, we'll be celebrating shit
then
day.
that's right.
Talking about my heart.
Right. I'm putting on these rubber
At
boots.
my age, I have no problem celebrating a poop day. Just me.
don't either.
Yeah. In
Naturally,
fact,
though.
most mornings I celebrate a good poop day. But listen, I think we have a quiet storm in the
That's a
house.
visual.
TMI, I know. But at my age, I don't care. Listen, so we have a quiet ladies. Ladies, we have a quiet storm in the house. Because,
this player here, Freddy Howard,
Right.
sitting at the table.
Okay, ladies.
Is enjoying our performance here.
Best-selling
But
author.
let's find out, and I'm guaranteeing you, his Valentine's Day is way more interesting than Shock's Valentine's Day.
Right. Or at least
So, my
he's gonna
brother,
word it better.
Let's weigh in on this discussion, please. Let's get you involved. Closer to that mic, man. Don't be afraid.
Look, he
You
like,
must
hold
be
on now.
married
See,
or
I'm
something.
sweating. Hold on now.
I can't hold myself. I'm
I'm
sweating.
not sweating. I fell asleep. We're going to see a movie, me and my girlfriend. And
Which
I
one?
fell asleep. I got one.
Oh,
I got one.
amen, brother. Can we get a
Unlike
clap?
some people here.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm
Thank you,
kidding.
man.
Okay. But we went out to dinner. That's what we did. And,
Nice.
Was it
Nice.
packed?
And then again, I fell asleep, so we didn't go see Django. So, but I had a good Valentine's Day.
Okay, Django.
What was the falling asleep part about? I know you ladies want to ask the question. I'm gonna ask you. Shit.
I know that's
Hell.
The thing is, when you eat first,
Oh,
and then you go
that's-
see,
the
I
itis
was
get
out.
that.
So-
That's why I learned how to cook. Gotta
Yeah,
put him
yeah.
to sleep because he ain't going to
So
the
we
club
didn't-
tonight.
Okay, I wasn't going nowhere.
I heard that about y'all.
I'm telling you.
I heard that about you
Chef
women.
Momo puts them to sleep.
You ain't going nowhere, fella.
Okay, what did you do, Chef
you
Momo?
going with
Hold
the
on.
homies tonight? No, you're not.
What does Chef Momo do?
Put somebody to sleep. She just told you.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. I want to know that. What did you do?
He probably tied up in West Hollywood right now. He'll mow it on.
Right.
I know it was uncomfortable, but here, baby, here's some chitlins for you. I got
No,
you.
actually, I don't have a Valentine. I am single.
That's
what I
bullshit.
did was right that I'm single.
No,
Right,
you lying. Where that nigga? Where that nigga?
I'm not lying. I'm keeping it real. No, I watched The Notebook. And I watched what is it, Made in Manhattan, J-Lo's movie, and
that's
watched-
exactly what makes me go downstairs when my girl turns that shit on.
Exactly.
But you were alone
Yeah,
and
it was a
entitled to
blockbuster
that. That's
night
your
for me.
executive
Yeah,
privilege.
some ice cream and potato chips at the same time.
You know,
That's what I was
Mo,
doing.
that's amazing to me.
Ice cream
Maybe
and
I
potato
should
chips.
date you or something. I don't know. Because I love me some chocolate ice cream and potato chips.
Right, maybe it's an East Coast thing.
You're gonna
That's the
date
East Coast thing.
You're gonna
You-
date
you
somebody
do that?
just
East
because
Coast
they
best.
like that.
You do that?
Well, we'll get fat
I mean,
together
what
at
if they afterwards they passing gas?
I'm happily
Oh,
involved.
yeah.
Well,
That changes everything.
no, it doesn't. If
Yes, it
you
will.
can get one off,
I'm gonna eat it.
if you can rip one off in front of your girl,
Oh, man.
you with her for life, and
But
she,
that's-
and she don't leave the room.
But
Right
the-
here, Ryan be like, oh,
Oh yeah, you like that fried chicken that I did your thing,
nasty.
man.
Now that's just nasty, baby.
Yeah, but you
that
must
sort of
avoid-
makes the stock go down a little bit when you know what I mean. I don't know.
I
when
don't
you
do
sit,
that
you're
type
like,
of
well,
stuff.
you
I don't
need to
even
go-
have gas.
Neither do I don't know how to do that. I don't do it either.
Yeah,
truly do believe that
you
about
just had
y'all, too.
Hydro. You got a hydro on your ass.
You know what? You know, Shaq, if you don't-
I don't do farts. I do whips.
You just do pooch. I just poo. I poo.
Can we move it on? I didn't want to bring it down to this level. Freddie, I do.
Freddie wants to talk.
No. You know what you said when you said hydro? You something I said up years ago. I went out with this girl, and I made up this story. She was actually a nurse, or I'm sorry, X-ray technician. And I said, because I don't like. I'm private when it comes to that.
Right.
I said I don't do that because I have anti-hydrochloric gastric syndrome disorder. Is what I said. She says, "What? What? It means I got so much acid in my stomach that it dissolves it, and I don't do that."
I know that's right.
That's
Well,
what I
I hope
said.
you don't explode.
And she believed it for like 6 months.
No, I
And she
do
was
have a
like,
tip, ladies. I do have a tip. Okay, the reason why I whisper is because if I really have bad gas,
It just smells real
no,
bad.
I just
You
put
don't have
a
gas.
downy
You don't.
sheet in my panties. So when I whisper, all you smell is nice linen. I'm giving you a tip. You got real bad gas, lady.
Let me
Stuff
just
your
tell you.
drawers with downy sheets.
And when she take that downy sheet out,
And when you
that motherfucker is about purple. It's purple green.
smells like
"Oh, it's funny." Man.
That motherfucker is purple, green, orange, and that motherfucker got a streak on it that look like goddamn motherfucker with water skin.
Now, why do you gotta do that, man?
I've been water skinned late at night. Check this out.
It smells it smells fresh.
no, it smells like April fresh scent,
Ooh.
clean linen. Oh my god! You walk past me like, man, something. Like,
You gotta be gifted like that.
Too much.
Like what's this right here? Check it out.
pearls of wisdom.
You know we're LA Talk Live once again. You're tuned into the Shock Factor.
Totally lost control.
I'm your host Shakim Williams.
I'm Princess D.
Luckily, we're not FCC
And I
regulated.
am the Downy Sheets endorser.
And when you feel her ass,
Downey, please
just
call
know
us at
there's some.
323-247-7443.
We're gonna get a sponsor for her. she's taking the place of the depends.
Just keeping it real.
Can I make a suggestion about that?
Yeah.
How about if you and me go on Shark Tank?
Okay. With the downy panties.
No, somebody already did that already on Shark Tank.
They did the downy panties?
No, they did the whole thing of the whole
fart retardant panties.
And the guy was like, they laughed like y'all laughing right now, and the dude was like, I don't see an investment.
The word fart always makes you laugh.
They had, you know why? Because there was a sexy panties. See, they had the granny panties. You can
Yeah,
do
they
some
had the
thongs.
granny
That's what you got to do. The downy.
So how do you put the thing between the thong?
Let's talk about
How do you get
to hold the cheek?
So you don't get a yeast infection in your thing?
Come on, hey.
I mean, I'm just asking. That's fresh.
No, I mean, you're not wearing the damn downy sheets every day. You just wearing it when you know you got to be somewhere for a long period of time, and you just kind of gassy. Or you keep them in your purse.
That's a yeast infection.
Okay, would you wear if you're going to a man's house and you know you're gonna lay down, but you're not gonna do anything? Would you wear?
No, I'm not. No, I don't even wear panties. But what I'm saying
This gets better and better.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, if you
Fresh
you're getting relatable like every time you speak.
No,
I think we have a love connection here.
I think any man really love women who don't wear panties. Now, if you walking around with
and farts like a downy, that's
right.
aching cook. Oh, that's the
Mom ass chocolate ice cream potato chip.
if you're walking around with grandpa panties on, I'm just saying you're not gonna get that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Shock, I'm glad we're in overtime on your show. I would not want to be in any way responsible for the degradation of your first hour.
Well, no, this is
From
overtime.
here, it can only go downhill.
This is right.
I
This
like
is,
so
wearing
let's
granny
just go
panties.
further.
Like I have to wear granny panties during game time. Like for games, I have to wear granny
Yeah,
panties.
safe.
Soccer? Did you play soccer?
Would you
No,
play
it's
today?
softball.
Softball, okay.
Did you play today?
Softball, yeah.
A word.
Yeah.
So let's get a report from.
what happened
Sister,
today? You
what
got beat
happened?
up.
Did you guys win?
No, it was a really good game though. We
You
played
suck.
against. Hold on, no, wait,
No, stop, y'all, stop.
Hold on, let me-
Princess, I'm only playing.
I'm not.
I love you. You know that.
You suck. Boo. Where's your friend at too?
Princess,
Both of
please
y'all.
come back. No. Okay, good.
No, leave. No, leave.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Everybody.
He's like,
All
man,
the-
I thought this was an intelligence show.
All the suck people
Till
leave.
that crazy fool at the
I'm
end of
talking
the
about granny
table.
panties.
All
Hold
right, there you
on.
go.
Yo, so do you wear the granny panties so in case you have to slide,
They don't slide
they
up
don't
your.
cut up your.
Yeah.
No, because I'm a whatever. I just open my drawer and I pick whatever I see first, and then.
So that's the first
sometimes-
thing you see.
No, but if I can wear.
Let's talk about that door, man.
Victoria's Secret, we need a sponsor.
Yes.
Seriously.
And the first thing I see is these big things.
I think okay, game time, granny panties, let's go. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but if
Okay.
it's like whatever day, because I pull wedgies out. All
Do
the
y'all
time.
do y'all laugh? Do y'all laugh
You're
at
not
each
alone.
other?
You are not alone, sister.
Do y'all ever talk about this? Like, girl, you got your granny panties on?
Yeah, girl.
I do all the time. Granny
She's like, don't be putting me into this thing.
Like,
You brought your friend with you. What's her name? Let's acknowledge her.
Nikki. Sorry.
Any chance we can
Nikki.
find the claps up in here, man? What the
get
hell?
the
I don't know about no goddamn.
Did you play
body.
today? Nice.
Nikki got the granny panties with the days of the week. You know, it was back in the day, you was a little girl, you get the panties like Monday, Tuesday.
I'd like to apologize on behalf of LA Talk Live for putting your personal business out there like that. She must have been in your crib already or something.
Well, it's nothing wrong wearing big panties. Go,
So let me ask you,
go,
fellas,
girl.
Let me ask y'all a question: boxers or briefs or tighty whities?
What's
Ew.
the difference?
Ew.
Like, what do you wear?
Oh, what, like for why do you wear?
Maternity-
what you wear?
Here's a better
There's
question.
other men in here.
I'm not asking you
Spread them
first.
around. Spread the switches around.
Can I refine that question
Okay.
for a much more invigorating dialogue? And we might
Okay.
need to take this up after the break.
Okay.
What are you wearing right now?
Who him?
No, that's what you should ask us.
Oh. Okay, Sean.
What kind of drawers you got?
What kind of drawers you
Maybe
wearing?
after the break. Maybe we should
After-
take a
okay,
break.
we'll take a break.
I am
Take a
not
break, pay some bills.
gonna. I am not gonna.
Come
I'm
on.
not gonna disgrace
What?
myself in my show
That is ridiculous.
with such language here. I don't even believe y'all even went here
Probably some
talking
really
about
dirty
panties
ones, in other words.
on the shot
He ain't
factor.
got that. He ain't with no trouble.
Wow. I'm going. What they call that?
Commando?
Commando. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Women love guys that go
Visual.
commando
No.
too.
Do they?
Yeah.
She rubbing her nose like, I think
I love going commando.
Not everybody should be going commando. That's all I'm saying. Not everybody can go commando.
Okay, whatever.
Not gonna look
Hey,
right.
we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Come back with more Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live and wrap this whole thing up. I'm your host,
No,
Shakim.
let's go long tonight. Let's go to midnight tonight.
Alrighty then. Here we on and popping today, baby.
Call some people up. Come on by.
Oh, we about to have
Studio
some
is
fun.
wide open.
Oh, we about to have some
Call us
fun
and
tonight.
let us know
Cliffy.
what type of person you are. Tidy whities, boxers, briefs, panties, thongs, granny panties,
Wow.
ruffle panties, no panties. We like to know. 323-247-7443.
There it is. I'm your host, Shakim Williams,
I'm Princess D.
No more.
and we'll be right back with more pennies. Right. Let me run it up the book.
And I wanna give you my all. So I decided to tear down the wall. Let the past hold me back from this love. Let my past, this love, hold me away. Let the past hold me back from this love. Hold me back, this love. Keep me from took the pain of yesterday, locked it up and threw the key away. Now that the hurt is gone, what you did, you made me strong. You opened my eyes when you said, baby, let go of the past, 'cause you're here with me. And I wanna give you my all. So I decided to tear down the wall. Let the past hold me back from this love. Let my past, this love, hold me away. Let the past hold me back from this love. This love, this You opened my eyes when you said to me, I won't let you down, baby.
I won't let you down, 'cause it's all about you now, baby.
You opened my eyes when you said, baby, let go of the past, 'cause you're here with me.
'Cause now you're here with me, baby, and you don't have to run no more.
Are you ready to enjoy the Maui lifestyle? You can have it all by owning real estate on the paradise island of Maui. Dennis Rush, a 22-year Maui resident and real estate broker, brings his wealth of experience and market knowledge to add value to your Maui real estate understanding, providing a level of service as unique and exceptional as the island of Maui itself. The magical island of Maui was voted the most exclusive resort island in the world by Condé Nast Traveler, and keep in mind, Maui is only a simple, non-stop flight away. Hawaii Business Magazine Top 100 Realtors awarded Dennis Rush the 2011 fourth top realtor on the island of Maui. Go to www.dennisrush.com to view all of the amazing properties currently available in the Maui MLS system. Whatever your needs or desires, Dennis Rush will provide a private consultation for any Maui properties your heart desires. You will be in good hands. Once again, go to www.dennisrush.com. That's www.dennisrush.com. Contact Dennis today to start your Maui lifestyle now. Dennis Rush, proud sponsors of The Dawn Christie Show and LA Talk Live.
What's going on? It's your man Melody, inviting you to join me every Thursday at 2 p.m. for my new show, Dane's World. Join us for new hip-hop, rap, as well as upcoming artists. So don't forget to tune in to Dane's World exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio, R&B, or watch us on Ustream.tv. Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, where we are more than just talk.
Hey, what's up? It's your girls, Forbidden Gems, inviting you to join us every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. sharp for the hottest, livest talk show, Forbidden Tuesdays.
Join us as we expose the new generation of love and dating and help y'all run the game right. Ladies beware, fellas bring out your notepads.
So don't forget to tune in to
Forbidden Tuesdays
exclusively on latalklive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes Radio R&B or watch us on Ustream TV. This is
LA Talk Live,
and we are more than just talk.
You ready?
Are you ready to enjoy the Maui lifestyle? You can have it all by owning real estate on the paradise island of Maui. Dennis Rush, a 22-year Maui resident and real estate broker, brings his wealth of experience and market knowledge to add value to your Maui real estate understanding, providing a level of service as unique and exceptional as the island of Maui itself. The magical island of Maui was voted the most exclusive resort island in the world by Condé Nast Traveler, and keep in mind, Maui is only a simple, non-stop flight away. Hawaii Business Magazine Top 100 Realtors awarded Dennis Rush the 2011 fourth top realtor on the island of Maui. Go to www.dennisrush.com to view all of the amazing properties currently available in the Maui MLS system. Whatever your needs or desires, Dennis Rush will provide a private consultation for any Maui properties your heart desires. You will be in good hands. Once again, go to www.dennisrush.com. That's www.dennisrush.com. Contact Dennis today to start your Maui lifestyle now. Dennis Rush, proud sponsors of The Dawn Christie Show and LA Talk Live.
Everybody got a story to tell from a side that only they can see. It's like looking in the mirror every time that you want to see. Walking this long, dusty road. Got one thing out of life, is that life is a battle. Everyone get, but you got one war to fight. It's been a long time coming.
Hey, yeah. Pow! Welcome back to the Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. I want to welcome you back. We got an extended hour, and we are getting it on and popping. I'm your host, Shakim Williams.
I'm Princess Z.
I'm Momo.
And we are chilling. We got Freddy Howard once again He wrote an amazing book, Luke 11:24, Dark Obsession with a Clergy Killer. And once again, we have my distinguished guest and GM. He's chilling in with us
I'm
tonight.
distinguished. I just brought your show to a new low, and I'm the distinguished one, am I?
You see all the shit he was coming in talking about?
After Freddie Howard, I have to apologize to you, brother. He's been here before on another show, and I'm sure you had a much more dignified experience.
Oh, no, that was...
And the ladies have done the best they could do to keep this at a certain level, but I have certainly brought it to a new nadir.
And that's what happens when you're the GM.
No,
when you're a good man.
Right.
When you're a good man.
Great.
Oh, great man.
Yeah.
You know, next
Just
week.
a good man.
Next
And
week
I
we
serve
got.
at the behest of my creator.
Next week, guys, on the Shock Factor, we got Ishi of Arrested Development.
Word?
She's going to be coming in. Maybe not coming in. She's going to be calling in. She's in Atlanta right now. I want to give all kind of love to her and Arrested Development.
AtlantaTalkLive.com is where
Right.
you need to be tonight. Atlanta Talk Live. If you're in Atlanta, go directly to AtlantaTalkLive.com, because I know there in Atlanta there are some Laker haters. Because you rooting for your funky little Hawks.
That's how we like it.
Your
The Hawks
funky little
suck.
Falcons. But still, so you ain't got to come to LA Talk Live. You can go to AtlantaTalkLive.com and get your shock factor on.
Shout out to all the All-Stars. The All-Star
Game is coming up.
Is this weekend.
This weekend?
Are you going to be there,
In Houston?
No, I'm not going.
In Houston?
It's in Houston.
HoustonTalkLive.com.
Yep.
Please stand up.
Yep. So shout out to all the All-Stars.
Yeah.
The NBA.
And all of y'all out there, if you're out there and you want to catch some great programming, go to HoustonTalkLive.com. Stay
Boom.
connected.
That's tight.
Word.
Shout out to Royce too. Royce White.
You know, I was watching Brian Gumbel's show, and
Real Sports.
You know, it was amazing when you had him in here, Mo. I said, "Wow, that guy looks so familiar," and I said it to him.
Right.
And I just watched his story on Real Sports.
Yep.
And
You're
I
right.
said to him, you know, I hope he didn't take that the wrong way.
No.
Man, I love you, dude.
You know, he had a
I
ball,
love you,
actually.
dude.
He had a ball. You told me to tell everybody hi, too. so he
Oh,
had a
big
ball.
ups to you, Royce. I hope you're watching
Yeah.
and listening, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, give big ups to Royce.
Yeah, he's
And,
like, yeah, whatever.
This
Shock,
thing
can I
never
ask you a
works.
question, man?
It fucking never works.
The applause, right?
Right.
Yeah, you can't find claps in all.
No, it just never works when I
Anyway.
want it to work. It works after I want it to
Yeah.
work. We got a clap night going on
Can
tonight.
I come back to Freddie Howard and his book? Because I was out of the building at the time he first came on. He's been here before, and I want to come back to your book. I missed it. Luke 11:22. Let's recap some of that.
Oh, 11:24.
24, my bad. Wrong date.
You gotta get
into
closer to that
a little.
mic,
Yeah, stand to
Oh,
that
okay,
mic,
I'm
yeah.
too far away? Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
there
give
you
you
go. Yes, you are.
the best
Is
way.
that better?
The best
Yeah,
way the mic works. Hold on, Rich. Let me just get this done.
Got to hold the mic.
The best way is it right there,
Right here?
all the time.
Okay.
And do y'all know why?
Go.
Gotcha.
Because of the size of the room and the comings and the goings. We pick these mics because they don't pick up the ambient sound.
Okay.
And most radio broadcast rooms are very small
Right there, man.
and coated with foam.
Okay.
We wanted to have a more organic environment.
Right.
And you know, tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m., tune in for Bandwidth Mondo with Engineer Lexi or Engineer Lixie and Mondo. They have live bands in here every Saturday.
Nice.
And no other radio station, internet, satellite, or terrestrial or otherwise, has this. So
Right.
with these mics, when you're on the mic, Freddie Howard, you got to stay right up. On
Right next to it like this?
Like
Okay.
this here.
Right.
And get your Barry White on.
Okay, I can try to do that.
Yeah, get low.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, let's talk
I
about
can't
your
do
book, Luke 11:24.
Well, you know what
Yes.
you could do is just read the synopsis on the back, because I know you really
No, wait a minute.
And can we hold the book up to the camera somewhere?
No, wait a minute. Let's get this right.
Give it to me, Freddie. Let me have it.
Okay. Here you go.
Let me just say what's really going on here.
Here we go.
Right.
Once again, on the front of the book, Freddie Howard's book, there was a quote that was given. Once again, guys, if you can see this.
Getting on my nerves.
There was a quote that was given by the Shock Factor, and Rich, this may answer some of your questions, which you were asking Freddie about. Once
Is it
again,
the dark obsession of a killer clergy part? Because that scares me. I'm a religious man.
no, it's right here. It's a quote. Stephen King and Dan Brown move over. A shocking but heartfelt thriller. A wake-up call. Controversy at its best. A film in the making. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Shock Factor.
Oh yeah, the Shock Factor. Whoa, dude, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that's once again. He's just now seeing that. I've been telling him, hey, Richard, did you see our thing? Richard just been blowing me off
How many of these
for
are
2 weeks.
A lot. They've been going crazy.
No,
I can't keep up.
Wait a minute. Once again,
I have to attribute that a lot to the quote because people have been comparing it. I go to Amazon, people are just saying all kind of great stuff. I think I have all 5
and do I understand this correctly that this is a quote directly from Shakim Williams?
That's from him, exactly.
Wait a minute.
Shock, you made it. Oh my God.
No, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Round of applause for that.
Okay.
Yeah, he found it for that.
I'm saying he's
wait a
read
minute.
this quote 17,000 times since
really?
he started the show. So that's why Princess
Wait.
D and I are not clapping.
I heard him say the quote. I didn't know it was on the front of the damn book.
It's on the book.
Okay, let me
said that.
Let me let I don't think everybody understands that.
Was I not here in the room at that time?
You weren't here when
here. Yeah.
No, you hasn't. You just wasn't paying attention to me. You know, cause
was I in the room when he said that?
Yeah, you tuned me out.
No, I wasn't.
He was
I'm
there.
not even sure. He said it so many times. I can't even remember.
And then I
know.
You wasn't even
It was
sure.
like an
I'm
hour
sitting right
ago.
down here. You wasn't sure. Oh my God, dude.
No, let me just say this, Richard, one more time.
We are not worried.
Oh my
On the Shock Factor, here on LA Talk Live.
Here we go.
I'm your host, Shakim Williams.
I'm Princess D. I'm on
Yeah. And the Shock Factor, what we did here on LA Talk Live, we were so blessed that Freddy Howard, once again, you can find his book, FreddyHowardBooks.com. That's www.FreddyHowardBooks.com. That's plural with an S, books. Once again, this quote. Stephen King.
You gonna say it again? I thought so.
You want me to read it? No, I'll read it for you.
No.
Somebody else.
Stephen King and Dan Brown move over. A shocking but heartfelt thriller. A wake-up call. Controversial at its best. A film in the making. The Shock Factor. Quoted by The Shock Factor at LA Talk Live. Freddie Howard. Luke 11:24 in your bookstores now.
Yeah, baby.
We're gonna plug, dude.
I can't.
I keep slapping the table with this book.
Right.
We are going to plug this ad nausea.
Oh, that's great.
Right.
You hear me, dude?
You know, let me tell you something.
Oh my God.
Let me just say this, Fred. The quote on the top of this book.
Right, yeah.
It's crazy,
Now,
right?
Oh my God, I just saw this. Yeah.
About to leave.
I was not in the room.
About to leave.
I was running around. I did not know that, brother.
Yeah,
Please forgive me.
He quoted 3 months ago. I gave him the proof of that book, and he liked it so much. And I'm happy to have it. I mean, it's done wonders.
Hey,
I mean,
Richard.
I will say that.
Let me just say once again, excuse me.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay.
You want me to do it again? Stephen King and Dan Brown. No,
you got to say quote. It's a quote.
It's all good.
And it is an end quote at the end. It
Somebody
starts off.
please call
No,
in.
it starts off
Right.
like this. It
Break
starts
this up.
off like Stephen King and Dan Brown move over. The reason why that was even in there because the book reminds you of those classic thrillers that you were.
I'm gonna need you not to
accustomed
say thrillers like
Thriller.
that.
Ladies and gentlemen, quote Stephen King, Dan Brown, move over. A shocking but heartfelt thriller. A wake-up call. Controversy at its best. A film in the making, in quote, The Shock Factor.
And that came straight from Black Shock of the WWF.
Let's get it in. Let's get some claps in. Let's get some claps in, guys. No, I want to give it up for Freddie, man, for doing the book like this.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we wanted to always celebrate here on LA Talk Live and The Shock Factor. You know, there's individual greatnesses or a greatness that's out there with all of us. And people like Freddie and people that come here into The Shock Factor, into LA Talk Live, generally have something incredible to give and offer.
Mm-hmm.
And we love talking about it and then, you know, especially giving quotes when quotes are needed. You know, that's what the Shock Factor do. The last quote we gave was...
Oh, here we go. Reno. Okay, Reno.
Yes, okay, I can quote for another 20 more minutes. But no, seriously.
But, you know, I think as a result of that, I got, like, for example, I got a quote on Amazon, and someone actually said the same thing. They made a comparison, and I was happy, and I think that sort of snowballed it. And they said that the book was as good as that, and I was happy. So, so thank you, Shock. If you're gonna read it again, I don't know.
Give it up for.
Well, give it up for Shakim Williams and the Shock Factor.
Yeah.
I want to give it up to all my little people that's here.
The little in real quick.
Yeah.
I'm a little person, so let me jump.
I wanted to give a speech, but
Please
go
do.
ahead, Richard.
No, you go ahead. You go first. It's your
Okay.
show. It really is.
First of all, when I was young,
Oh Lord.
Go ahead, Rich.
The clergy person touched him, and no, go ahead, Shock.
No, I was just joking. Go ahead. I'm just joking.
In the pinnacle struggle between good and evil comes a racially charged, paranormal, obsessive thriller which explores the genealogy of a Catholic priest who must struggle to resist his inherited impulse to rape and kill as he falls in love with and stalks a beautiful woman who he believes.
Beautiful black.
Well, thank you. I wanted to say that. Didn't want to offend anybody else.
No, that's
who
what it
wasn't
say.
black.
It just
But
say.
I want everybody to read this book. You're right. Thank you, Chef Momo, for that correction. A beautiful black woman whom he believes is an angel from heaven sent to him by God. A woman he also believes is destined to marry him and have his child. But that synopsis alone makes this, oh my God, you want to crack it and start reading it.
Yeah.
The premise alone. How did you develop this premise?
Just I
missed that part of the show.
Oh, no,
Please
no.
forgive me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
we
is
are in
a
overtime.
recap of. This is
We
the
are
recap
in
of
my
the show.
time. I mean overtime. Anyway, go ahead.
No, it's just a compilation of people who I've met over the years. My career in law enforcement. And
Now you're really starting to scare me.
No. I'm on the other side.
Freddie, I'm only
So
kidding,
that's what.
man.
No, I know. That's what it is. So just people I've met. I've investigated. Crimes with stalkings and the like, and I just chose to fictionalize it. Take the bad out of people and put it into a book, and take the good out of some people and put it into a book, and made it more like into a crime detective type of obsessive thriller. So
Absolutely amazing.
So yeah,
And I cannot thank you enough
well, no, thanks a lot.
for printing our name on the front of this cover too.
No, not a problem
Along
at
with
all.
the shock
It's
factor.
the shock factor,
dude. Oh my God, I really do appreciate this.
But I want to, if it's okay, I still want to plug. I want to make one plug for SmileTrain.org. Okay, and like I said, SmileTrain.org is an organization of volunteer doctors that give and perform cleft surgeries for kids in undeveloped countries. Okay, and so when you buy a character signature edition of the book, $5 of every sale goes to SmileTrain.org. So I just want to put that out there. That's
how much is the book?
The book is $13.95 from my site. Goes right to Amazon. 99 cents for ebook, and the special edition is $22. $5 of that goes to, again, like I said, SmileTrain. So
can you find some applause for this brother, man, please?
I'm showing the thing right here.
I missed you in the first portion of the show.
Oh no, that's all right. That's all right.
Can I recap a few things before you go? You
Oh,
were
yeah.
a police officer.
Yes.
How many
yes.
years?
Oh, altogether, almost 17 years.
Can I ask you a question? I want to see if my theory is right.
Okay.
Oscar Joel Bryant Foundation.
What is it?
Oscar. Okay, never mind.
Oscar.
Moving on.
Okay, go
Oscar
ahead.
Joel Bryant Foundation.
Oscar Joe Brown.
Oscar Joel Bryant Foundation.
Is that like a law enforcement?
Are you from LA?
No. I'm from back east. I'm from back east.
Oh, okay.
and I
So you
also
weren't
work-
LAPD.
No.
Okay, you wouldn't know this.
No. I've only been out here for about two and a half years.
We're from back east.
I'm born in Philadelphia, raised in Bensalem.
In Salem. And you were a police officer there.
No, back in Phoenix, and also out in Prince George's County. right outside
Compilation of
Washington,
your
DC.
experience with these books.
Mhm. Yes.
With your experience on the street, things you've learned. There is a caller. Caller, thank you for joining us. Shock, take it from there.
Okay.
I'm taking over the shock factor.
I love that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? Alrighty then. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? See, this is what I'm gonna do. See, people don't
He
do
calling
that.
folks back.
I'm calling people back.
But while you do that,
Go ahead, go ahead.
let's continue with this. Go ahead. You wanted to say?
No. Go ahead.
Compilation of your experiences on the street.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. It's fictional, but I mean,
Fictional,
it's factional, and
Fascinating.
I made it. There's a piece of a lot of there's a piece of a lot of people in there. I mean, bad people and good people, great people also. again, like I said, it's a loving story, believe it or not, that's in that book.
And I'm noticing a more important quote from Max Crow from Scriptman to Numligan. But yours is on the front. Shock factor.
And let me say,
You're global, dude. You're worldwide.
The whole thing about this cleft,
cleft palate.
Okay, let's go back to that. I'm sorry. I've been seeing a lot about that lately.
And this is, you see children all around the world with this defect.
Yes.
Right. And you see the stories of these children when they get the surgery. Right. And the psychological scars that they have before the surgery, and then the psychological aspect of their life after. It's like a fairy tale.
Yes.
Right. And it actually says, real world fairy tale. These people are not able to smile at all. And by you providing them, with the, parts of your book, proceeds, it's going, to this, cause is very heartfelt. Because there are a lot of people, kids in countries that even this country, who can't afford.
Yes.
Mr. Howard, why cleft palate?
Well, I'll just real quick and tell you exactly how that came about. Maybe 4 years ago, I actually went out on a date with a girl, and we sat down, and she was, I guess, thumping about how she wanted to do a mission and, in South America and everything. And then I remember I had looked at Smile Train, and I looked on my phone, I showed it to her, and she said, "Get that monster out of here, I'm getting ready to eat." I showed her a picture. Okay, or don't show me a picture. So I was
show me she's an ex.
Well, she's the ex. Yeah. This was my third date with her. It was my third date, and so I always kept that in my mind. I always kept that in my mind. It was a real turn off, and I thought that if I could do something that's going to help, I'm going to do that, and so that's what I'm doing. Okay, and so it's important, and just keep in mind that $250 will fix a cleft.
I'll give you that.
That's it. So $250 will take a kid that's born with a cleft palate, and it will fix it. That's it. These doctors do this for free, and they've performed over 850,000
I've seen the commercials on
surgeries.
TV about this, and they talked about how inexpensive it is.
Yes.
I remember, many, many years ago, cleft palate it didn't seem to be as well known or as rampant or whatever the case may be. But I remember there was talk about it when I was a kid, cleft palate kind of syndrome. But I didn't know that it had resurfaced. Thank you very much, brother. I will wear one of these indeed. And that you've chosen this. And I saw the commercials and how inexpensive it is to change these young people's lives.
Well, you know what? What's bad?
How y'all get some of them and I didn't get none?
In Uganda,
I don't like you.
I'm sorry.
I don't like you, man.
In Uganda,
like
they have oftentimes in Uganda when an infant is born with a cleft palate, they call it an AJOK, AJOK, and they often kill the baby because they say it's cursed by God. AJOK means cursed by God. So it's pretty horrible, That doesn't happen all the time. I'm just saying it happens a lot. I mean, you can actually look it up on the internet. You'll see that's actually it happens enough where it's an issue anytime you're gonna in a kid's life because he's born with.
Shock. One last question I gotta ask about this because I want to get so behind this so much, not just on the part of this show but all the other shows. And dude, it means the world to me. Real talk. You feel me?
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna do everything in my power to help you promote this book and get it out here through every show that we have on this network, and that's real talk.
Nice.
Okay. That said,
clap for that.
This cleft palate thing. What I'd like to know more about though is if you don't know, that's fine. I'll do the research and we'll talk more about it. What causes it? Where's this come from?
I don't. Obviously, I don't think it's a curse by God.
Of course not.
Yeah, I mean.
Hey, I didn't pick this height.
Well,
I'd have been tall, dark, and handsome if I could have. But it came out this way. And I worked it out since then.
Pretty Ricky strikes again.
Go ahead, anyway.
I don't know. It's just sort of genetic mutations, I guess. Genetic, lack of nutrition, I guess. I'm just sort of putting it out there because I don't really know.
Into that.
Us, in America, it's not a big problem, it's normally in third world countries where there are issues with with nutrition. There are issues with resources, clean water. So I'm assuming that it has something to do with that. I really can't tell you. I really don't know. But the thing is, kids are born with that, and it's a shame they have to go through their lives.
Especially when you talk about $250.
$250. That's it. That's it.
Wow.
That's it. So it's nothing for me to take.
And you got cats in this country making it rain in the strip clubs.
Yeah, and that's
Maybe
why.
put that message out to you, brothers and sisters.
And they making it rain on Valentine's Day too.
Yep, that too.
And that's why that special edition character book is $22 and $5 goes right to. I'm official sponsor of again like Small Train, and I'll put a band or CD whatever I can in every order that goes out. I must have put 100 out so far.
Okay, let me just say this.
Let's get to
Fred.
$1 million. Let's get on a project of $1 million out.
Let me just say
I have
this.
a goal on the website is $50,000 to go in 1 year. That's my goal.
I got some people, and Shock does too, who we need to link you up with to get this thing going, man.
Yeah. And one thing we need to get going too. This is very serious too. If I don't get my band right now,
all right.
I'm just saying.
Well, bands will make them dance.
Bands will make him dance. Now get up and dance. Nugger. He'll never mind. Ill, never mind.
Here you go, buddy. I saw Rich dancing like this one.
Yeah, go ahead and give him that. Maybe he'll sit down now.
All right, please sit down.
Tell us about the colors that your bands represent. And hold one up for the camera if you would, please.
It's a Smile Train. Like I said, I'm a sponsor, so they send me these. Okay.
Right
brochure, here. The CDs. This is the band. It's their color. I didn't pick it.
Come to the mic more. Yeah. And come to the mic more.
It's their color. I didn't really pick it out.
I love it.
But
it's rainbow.
As many as I can get, I put in every order. Every special edition character signature book gets one of these. Okay, and if they don't get it, it means I ran out because I must have sent 100 out so far, and probably in the last 2 weeks, just of those books. So
let's get behind the kids.
Freddie, I'll say to you, brother, you were here before, and I saw the treatment for this book. You reminded me because I thought I had me a copy of it.
Oh, I got yours in the car. You got you.
Don't worry about it. That wasn't a subtle hint, but
I know. But
the fact of the matter is, now I understand what you're doing, man, and I will bring to bear the full resources of this entire broadcast network to help you with this, man. And you have my unequivocal commitment to do that.
That's an honor.
If you real with this, brother, I'm real with this.
I'm real with
it. And anybody who's ever come through here who know me will tell you I'm not joking. Anything we can do to support this, I'm 1,000% behind you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's what we do here on LA Talk Live. And I don't know what's really so important that Princess D has to get up, I guess, in the morning.
She got to go.
Okay. Beat it.
No, not yet. No, don't do that.
No.
D. And sorry for calling you Die all night too.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's what they call you, right?
Yeah.
Die.
I think she started off with Princess D, and that's what got me confused. Why don't you give us your real name, honey? No, I'm only playing.
I was thinking about give my government
I'm
name.
only playing.
They call me Muffin Head. Because I eat
she
muffins.
took one for the team today. Show it to him, girl. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
that's good.
I like
one
that.
For the team today. I'm
I like
proud
when
of you. Yes.
I like when you take one for the team.
Thank you.
All right. So anyway, once again, I can do this for another hour. I don't know about y'all, but I know we gotta go. But I love to talk on the microphone at the end of the day.
Just like to talk.
And play music too at the same time. Richard, you want to thank you for coming in and
I want to apologize for being so loquacious tonight. I really did not mean to talk so much. I just wanted to come in and
like that word,
create
loquacious,
some
right?
yes.
Like a name, doesn't it?
I'm gonna name my baby Loquacious.
Okay.
I'm naming my baby Loquacious. How you doing, Loquacious?
But I'm so glad I joined y'all, man.
No,
Wow.
thank you. I appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Richard. Thank you, man.
You can join us every
I'm
Friday.
honored to have
Richard.
y'all to have me for real. Thank you.
Yeah, I got the see. All night I've been doing the claps, Richard, and you came in the second hour.
Right.
And I just try to lay off the claps a little. I've been clapping it up all night. Make it clap.
You gotta be careful with the claps a little bit, though. That's true.
Make it clap.
A little too clappy sometimes. I don't know.
I don't even like the claps. Tell you the
got
truth.
the clap.
'Cause them claps are weak. Those are some weak little.
Get some new claps.
We need some new claps.
Yeah, we need some
like
one. Don't the
some real
cuff
happy
hand
people.
clap.
Show
Yeah,
us,
the cuff.
Shock. Give us an example.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all an example of some real claps. You know, these are some claps that I like.
It's a woo.
That's my kind of claps. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. No,
and that's why I've been using them weak ass claps in lieu of that. No, that ain't quite it either.
That sounds like it's a storm outside.
I know, right? The funny thing about claps on a radio station, when you have like some fake old claps like we do,
Fake old claps.
you know, because sometimes we got enough people in to make some applause.
Right.
But when you got some fake old claps,
Fake
you either
old
go with
claps.
the fake old claps or no claps. And you want to acknowledge people for their things, so you do the fake old clap until we find some real applause.
I don't believe
Yeah, so, yeah. I'm sorry for all of you LA Talk Live listeners who will listen to our fake old little claps. And sometimes I listen to the shows like, I was using too many claps that day.
Oh my God.
Fake old
I'm gonna tell you,
Fake
man,
old
those claps get on my nerves, and I be at home.
Yeah, mine too, man.
I'm gonna tell you, I be at the crib.
That's all I got, though.
I be
Sorry.
like, you play one more clap on that one. You know, I like to hear stuff like this. You know, instead of claps, great sounds. Here on LA Talk Live.
Try to put people to sleep.
We have.
So thank you for coming, author Freddie Howard in the house tonight.
The book, Freddy
Here's a
Howard
little boring music for you.
Boring claps.
Dig on my little fake old claps. They don't sound so
I
bad
just
now.
found out
do
a
they?
guy I know since kindergarten is watching me now.
Oh,
What up, dude?
shout
Say hi.
out.
Hey, Mark, what's up? What's going on, man? How's it going?
That's him.
Okay.
All right, now.
Mark, Zen Productions. He's a good guy. Anyway, but he's asking me. Never mind.
And Mark,
No, what's he asking?
What
he's
penny
asking,
does Momo
he's
wear?
asking him,
Never mind.
who's the guy we can't see? Get him the hell off the show.
No, you can't start off saying what someone was
They
going to
said,
say.
is that
What did you
two chains? the show.
No, what they said was.
Mark, I can't
that-
ask it.
Leave it alone.
They-
Let me maintain some
Mark.
pride and dignity about my life
Shock
tonight.
Factor,
You know, anyway.
LATalkLive.com, Shock Factor. We want to know what was your question.
Okay, let me.
Address it, actually.
And then first of all, I want to just say thank you for allowing me to get this last moment to talk, because I want to just thank the world. When I was a little kid, I really know. So I just wanted to mess with you guys.
funny.
I want to thank Freddie Howard for stopping in once again.
Round of applause for Freddie Howard. We'll give it up for real for you, baby.
He says, get a number for a brother.
Oh, yeah, I think we have
The two girls sitting there.
Get some numbers, homie. I'm flying out there.
He must be a
You happy,
lonely,
Mark?
He must be a lonely guy to know.
Oh, no.
Oh, but what
I've known him.
did about you, though, right?
Wait a minute. Let me just say, they don't understand it. This is my shop. LA Talk Live gave it to me. It's mine, son. And hey, dude, if you lonely like that, don't be so lonely and desperate. And like that, I'm just saying, dude, look at them. Look at them. Look at her. She looks like Chitlin Jones.
That's
and
right.
that one over there look
Put
like
some hot sauce on
No,
it.
Mark, let me tell you something, man.
Hey, Mark, look him up on Facebook. We're friends now.
There you go.
Find him.
And let me tell you something, homie.
We're going to have a spin
You are watching the beginning, the burgeoning era of live, interesting, internet delivered media
That's right.
content.
Yeah.
Mobile media content is what I like to call it now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
please forgive us in these early stages of the evolution of this industry, and that our cameras do not come near to do justice to these beautiful women who have graced our studios here tonight on the Shock Factor.
Can we get a clap for
No,
that?
yeah. These girls are way more pretty than they look on camera, man. And they're dynamite.
Well,
I'm trying
Well,
to tell
thank
you.
you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
I'm
we can
gonna-
clap for ourselves.
Yes,
Come on,
clap.
Princess D.
There you go. No, Mark, you ain't tripping.
Give it up
Yeah.
for
And your
you,
eyes are
women
not
in the
deceiving you. Get some numbers, my brother.
Hey, bruh. The
You heard
camera,
Momo.
You
She
were
ain't
just hating.
single.
You were
the
hating.
camera is lying.
Hater.
You know it puts. You know the camera puts like at least 5 more. Percentage points of beauty on them. You know.
All the right places.
The,
All I'm saying.
the camera puts 5 or 10% beauty points on them.
And
so
here's
that's
all the
I'm
right
saying.
places. This camera in that direction.
right. 'Cause ain't nobody checking for you.
Well, you know, my camera.
That camera makes you uglier, and that's why he's on it.
Well, first and foremost, my camera. Okay, let's
Yeah.
call in
He's
323.
not that
We're going
bad
an extra
looking in
5
fact.
more minutes.
All right, well, let's go.
323-247-7443.
Go ahead, put the call in, Mark.
Who's the best?
Mark, call in. Yeah.
Nah,
Who
call
looks
in,
the
Mark.
best? Who looks the best?
Call in,
Princess
Mark.
D and Momo or Shakim Williams, the host?
Well, I know I
Oh,
left
you
it off.
cold with it. That's cold. He
I
cold
left
with
it off
What-
because
what's the number?
once again it's 323-247-7443. That's the number here to the LA Talk Live studios here on the Shock Factor. We're going to extra 5
This
more
is the
minutes.
shock of love.
They trying to get it in tonight because once again Mo said
They
she
go
was
hard on you,
lonely.
dude.
She
Hey,
was
hold up.
lonely.
No. I
She
never
was-
said I was lonely.
Hold on,
wait a minute.
What's the difference?
She said she was lonely on
Bilingual.
Valentine's Day
I said-
watching
no.
Professor
I said
Clump.
single. I
And there's a
didn't say
difference
lonely.
between lonely and being alone.
That's
She
right.
was
Big
watching
difference.
That's
she
right.
was watching Professor Clump.
Being
and the
alone
Clump,
is chosen.
and
Being lonely is not.
Amen.
Amen.
tell 'em.
Amen.
Come on, G. Tell 'em.
Amen.
Pathetic boy.
Amen here.
I think
I
Shock
gotta-
was lonely.
I got to play my favorite
No,
song.
he was. He was sitting up there with me.
Didn't nobody bring him no wine.
No.
Okay, y'all.
None whatsoever.
No chicken and beer.
Let me just say this.
You gotta
Does that mean we got to go? I guess we got
It's
to
my favorite
go.
Who's singing that? Was that
It's Pink right
Who
here.
cares, homie?
She's from Philadelphia, or she's from
Yeah, she is.
right
Yeah.
around
Yeah, but we don't listen to Pink. Fuck that.
Hey, once again, I want to go ahead and give it out.
All right.
A lot of shout outs and thanks. People that was listening in from all over the country, Atlanta Talk Live, Philly Talk Live. We're getting it in all over the country. Atlanta, LA,
St. Louis. Where
St.
you
Louis.
at? We see you.
St. Louis.
we got
Boston, stand up.
Miami.
The Celtics ain't looking too bad this
Miami.
year.
You got that right.
The Knicks.
yeah.
The Knicks. How about it? And hold
Yeah.
up. We just picked up BrooklynTalkLive.com.
There it is.
So Brooklyn, stand up, represent your borough.
Hey, and look, we're gonna be trying to find. We're gonna get Cleveland Talk Live real soon,
Oh,
y'all.
why?
Because Philadelphia Talk Live sucks.
Don't go to Philly, homie.
Oh, man.
You done in Philly now.
I was done already.
Please forgive him. Please forgive him.
Please
Don't go to an Eagles game.
All right.
I'm gonna write you a pass if you ever had to go to Philly.
Philadelphia sucks. All I'm saying.
Have,
Okay,
Mo
it's all
Pro
about
sign it for you.
Cleveland.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, we're gonna get
my
Cleveland
God.
Talk Live. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. We love Cleveland here.
You're from Jersey.
But so what? Jersey sucks too.
We know, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
It's right by Philly. You know
Sorry,
it sucks.
listeners. We also have JerseyTalkLive.com.
Okay.
I apologize to all of our
I
Jersey
love
listeners.
Jersey.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm
got
just
it.
joking. Come
Jersey's
on.
fly.
You know, I was born and raised in the hottest,
What
little
part of
state.
Jersey?
East Orange. It's a
East
lot of
Orange. East Orange. Off the chain.
I know he wasn't gonna say Camden.
He couldn't come to Canada. He still can, especially now.
Oh, yeah. You think it's some sucker over here?
He's
son?
from Pleasantville.
Yeah, oh, God.
He from Mount Holly.
They didn't put me up there in the
I have no
boondocks.
clue.
He from Mount Holly.
They didn't put me up there with all the people.
I don't know.
She's like, I don't know.
I'm from LA.
Yeah, anybody want to give any shout outs before we get on out of here? Because I'm going to be here for another 20 minutes talking because that's what I love.
Yep.
Beat it. You first then. You
Just
first
ain't
go.
right.
Okay, thank you very much. Go ahead. Okay,
He does that every time.
Every time. I don't want to talk.
go ahead.
No, I'm okay.
No, go ahead.
You want to shout out to softball?
No.
Come on.
I don't do anything. I'm just kidding. Shout out to all my teammates today. You guys did a great job. Nikki,
Round of
thank you
applause
guys.
for that. Yes, yes, yes.
Boo. Y'all lost. Boo.
Thank you, Freddie, for coming. Really appreciate it.
Yep.
Oh, thanks.
Give it up. Give it up.
I like Freddie. He's cool. You know what? Let me tell you something right quick.
Finish with a shout out?
I thought she was done.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next.
Hey, honey, it's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game. So don't worry about losing today. It's all good.
Yeah.
Everybody wins. Everybody loses. It's just about playing the game.
Yeah.
And being in the game.
Yeah.
Don't be on the bench.
And you guys always lose. So y'all
Go ahead.
learning a lot.
Die. D. Go ahead. Princess D.
y'all lose one?
You're really learning a lot.
No.
You're really learning so much.
You're a loser
losing.
on the claps today. You cut them off real short.
gosh. Oh, he
Please,
is-
Princess
I
D.
hate these claps.
No, yeah, I was really done. No, seriously.
I know she was done.
Big ups to your baseball team. Give him a shout out again.
Softball.
Okay. Same game, I thought.
Softball.
And let's shout out your friend in the room.
Thank you. Thank you, Nikki.
Nigga.
All right, yeah.
Nigga.
If I hear those claps again, I'll kill myself. Go ahead, Mo.
I just want to shout out to Shock Factor, Shakim.
Yes, give a
Rich
round of applause for that.
for the extra hour.
That
out
was
to Freddie.
That was Richie Rich and the Super Friends.
Right.
You know, we got to give it up to them.
In the building, Princess
You're not
D.
gonna thank me for my contribution to this boring ass show.
I just
Give me a little shout for that.
I
I'm
was
only
about to
playing.
say it. I mean, because like when you came in, it was just like turned up.
It's a show
up in here.
and whatnot.
Like,
That's
it's
Philly
turned
for
up.
you, baby.
Really?
Shout out to my friend Florian who sent me some beautiful flowers. Thank you, Florian.
Round of applause.
Momo loves flowers. Really appreciate
Hated
it. Shout out to all my friends and family.
Who gave you some flowers?
My friend Florian. Alabama's listening.
Right.
Florian. Who's fuck?
We're gonna get you Alabama.
AlabamaTalkLive.com
is coming soon.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Montgomery, Alabama. MontgomeryTalkLive.com.
Follow me on Twitter. Monique Moore on Twitter. I am Chef Momo on Instagram.
You got a site up yet, girl?
Francis Rose Catering is my website.
Word. Give it
Francis
out.
Rose,
Give it to him.
FRANCIS Rose, ROSE Catering. Actually, we cater all events. We do lunches, everything
Plug
on
it.
there. You can pay for it. You can look at my schedule to see when I'm available or not. And look at the
And
menu.
as an unsolicited testimonial from you, my sister, you catered one of our events, and I asked you for cheesesteaks and both chicken and beef off the chain.
Oh, thank you.
You know, we had to set it up in the admin office. I couldn't get them fools out my office for like 2 hours. I'm like, get out. Can't get a round of applause for that because he can't find claps and all out. Thank you very much, Chef Momo.
And we specialize
If you
in
need
everything.
catering.
People always ask me, what do I specialize in? And I
She
can make
specializes
almost
in chocolate
everything.
dimples.
Look out for edible panties coming soon.
Edible
I'm
grandpa,
telling you.
edible grandpa,
I'm
mama
serious.
panties coming.
I'm dead serious. Like, it's real talk.
A word? That's some real shit?
Yeah, some real shit I'm working
A
on.
little recipe you got?
Yeah, I got
little recipe you
I
got
gotta
for
get
down
it
there?
up. Oh, and my website, my online boutique, Live Dope Fresh. Coming
Now,
soon,
Mo,
so.
I just gotta ask. I don't want to crack the egg and break the news too soon. We ain't talking about no chitlin panties, is we?
No, we can't do chitlins. Like, nah. If anybody smell like chitlins, that's a problem.
Okay,
Now, I'm talking
that's
about
what
like
I'm talking
banana pudding and red
Say
velvet.
no more. Say no more.
You know,
Don't
something like
even
that.
put
Peach
that out
cobbler.
there. Yeah, man.
What about, Rich like bean pies?
That would be a nice fragrance, I gotta say. Bean pie?
Bean pie, my brother?
Bean pie, my brother. I come home, my girl say, bean pie, my brother. Hell
Okay, we gotta wrap this
yeah.
up 'cause we gotta go. But
Okay,
All right,
beat
let's
it
get
then.
outta
Beat
here.
it.
no, Freddie has to go.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Let's wrap it out. Let's wrap it out.
I gotta take a
Talk
leak.
about bean pie.
I'm
Okay.
squirming 'cause I gotta take a leak.
Y'all can go ahead and go. The camera's on me now. I can turn y'all out, but
We're
thank you for-
free. Run, everybody, run.
No, I got a minute. Can I give a shout out?
Go ahead.
Okay. Shout out to my Benson High School friends. Shout out to Shock Factor. And shout out to Mark Halseco, Zen Productions, for watching. And thank you for everything.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Thank you very much,
I'm
Freddie.
gonna run to the bathroom real
All
quick.
right, buddy.
Bye.
Yeah, he's out of here. Yeah, and what I want to give everybody that tuned in our extra hour that LA Talk Live and Super Rich and the Super Friends have given us. We want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Shock Factor every Friday. We really appreciate you. I want to thank once again Chef Momo for stopping by every Friday with her incredible whatever she talks about. I also want to thank Princess Diesel for stopping by with her sores and her cuts and her bruises from getting her ass beat. Okay, maybe she did. Maybe she didn't get beat up, but maybe somebody should just help her out a little bit. But once again, you can check us out, and just as well, everybody around the country and the world that's listening to the Shock Factor and listening to this broadcast. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. This is every Friday. We do this every Friday at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time and 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And once again, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Everybody in Cleveland, Atlanta, Alabama, Philadelphia, D.C., New Jersey. I want to thank my family and friends in Arizona. All these people, everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Shock Factor. You can check us out on Facebook. That's the Shock Factor on Facebook, and also on Twitter. That's the Shock Factor on Twitter. Like us, do something, reach out to us. We love you. Once again, LA Talk Live, the Shock Factor. We are out. I'm your host, Shakim Williams.
I'm Princess D.
And I'm Momo.
And we love you. Peace and happiness. And thank you for tuning in. See you next week. Same time, same sandbox. And we're out of here. And we're going to listen to that one more time. because that was just so hot. That was Muse, one of my favorite bands ever of all time. Maybe not. We're going to listen to something else. See you later. Reality Radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasures. See you next week.
One to the sun, one to the morning, one to the one to the air and the freshness we breathe in, one to the force of the change in the seasons, one to the mother from which all things come, one to the daughters and one to the sons, one to the father who helps us believe that nothing's ever gonna harm you, see, one to the soldier who walks city streets, and one to the soldier who fights overseas, and one to the man who gets down on his knees and prays for guidance and protection, please, and to the east, to the west, to the north and south, to the east, to the west, one love, people never gonna stop, to the east, to the west, to the north and south, to the east, to the west, one love, people never gonna stop, one to the woman, one to the man, one to the culture from the time when it began, one to destruction, one to birth, one to the people who still fight for the earth, one to the people who suffer for their needs, and one to the rebels who love rockin' to the beats, and one to the healer who fights a disease, and one to the Lorax who speaks for the trees. There's no amount of money and no amount of man.
The staff and host of LA Talk Live would like to thank you for choosing the internet's hottest destination for the most eclectic sound and invigorating talk. This is LA Talk Live. We are more than just talk.